Welcome to Super Chats. I'm Nick.
I'm Cameron.
I'm Carlos.
Let's get the bad news out of the way. Pomu's graduating.
Yep.
And I'll be honest, I don't watch a whole lot of Niji-sanji. But usually if I do, it's either Pomu or Solin. And right now, there's nobody for me to watch. Fanana's cool. I like her. Yeah.
Though it's like those three were my top three.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Selen, as far as I'm aware, is still not doing anything. Pomu's graduating in less than 2 weeks.
Yes. We're not starting off strong right now.
Nope.
We're actually starting off very weak.
So this is huge news. There's no way to avoid it, no way to bury the lead. We're also getting to it a little late because by the time you're seeing this, you have digested this. You have come to terms with it, which is good because even Pomu had to come to terms with it, considering that they put out the announcement that she was graduating early.
Yeah. 2 hours early, I believe, was the...
rare Niji-sanji L. They almost always get things right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better than what they did to Mika, so...
True.
Mika was literally on vacation and didn't even know they were going to put it out.
All right. Boilerplate at the beginning. We're not going to be nice to Niji-sanji.
No,
as an organization, the talents obviously all deserve your respect and kindness at all times. As a company, we're not going to be nice about this at this point.
It's been a bit since we've had anything positive to say. Literally, like, the last 4 episodes we did this, I made it a point to say out loud, I'm going to try to be nicer. They've yet to give me anything, and it keeps getting worse.
Yeah, the last time we talked about anything positive was when they debuted 3 new talents.
Yeah, we're like, oh,
and
boy.
that's great. More talent is always fantastic.
We were pretty positive with what Selen did for her birthday.
But
But
but Niji-sanji wasn't. They hated it, apparently.
But
So-
I don't. We've been dancing around this for months at this point, and I don't. We can't just keep pretending it's not a thing anymore.
Yeah.
All 3 of us just don't have the will to be nice to them anymore.
No.
I think we're officially haters.
Yeah, there's a point where the benefit of the doubt is just gone. And, like, I know, like, as people in general, I'm more willing to give a little bit of a benefit of the doubt to corporations and companies in general, right? Cameron's a little bit more cynical in that regard. Maybe a little more critical is a better phrase for it. And then Carlos, it's kind of like...
I'm pretty lenient. You have to do some pretty major things to get me to give up on you.
Yes, exactly. Like, I am weak-willed and believe the best in people. I'm a shonen pro tag, I guess.
I'm a seinen pro tag.
Oh, this makes sense. We're
Are you
getting
Oh, no.
Are you a Josei pro tag? All right. Either way, though, like, at this point, all of us are pretty burned on Niji. And that sucks. That's a really shitty place to be. Because there's so much great talent at Niji-sanji. There really is. Like,
Yeah.
in JP, in EN, formerly in ID, just there's a lot of fantastic folks working there that do great content. They put out fantastic stuff. Like, they do it consistently on a good schedule, and it's just difficult because for me, this looks like an utter failure of management.
Mm-hmm.
And we can sit here on the outside, and of course we're on the outside. We don't know anything that we're, for sure about a lot of these things, but we have had indications in the past with former employees of Niji-sanji and them, discussing their experiences and the troubles they had with the management structure. And at this point, to me, it just sounds like it's an old school company in a lot of regards with their management style, and it's not conducive to a lot of the Western talent, frankly. It doesn't seem like people are thriving in the environment there.
Yeah, there's 2 things, if going just more on the lenient side, that people have pointed out. Yeah, it's true. It's at the end of the day, it is still a job.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
People are going to come and go from their job all the time. And that being said, though, this is happening significantly more on the foreign side.
Yes.
The JP side is not seeing it anywhere to this extent. It's possible that could be a cultural thing where the JP members just put up with it because it's part of their culture.
It's more expected, perhaps.
Yeah.
Something like that.
But at the same time, it's been happening for a year straight now, at least. More than a year, honestly. I believe this all even started before we started our podcast.
Yeah.
So it's been going on for so long, and it doesn't appear to be getting any better. And some people have pointed out it's even entirely possible that it might not be 100% on management. It could even also be management. The English side of management doesn't have the power to do everything.
If I was to guess, that's what I would say the situation is. Because Pomu even said that all the people that she's met have been fantastic and like everything's great.
Yeah.
But it's one of those situations where it feels like there's just no power on the Western side. And like when you're handed down just directives from the overriding company and you're just expected to follow them and not have any input back the other way, which is a very traditional Japanese style of management. You just do as you're told, period. It causes a lot of problems for the talent in the Western sphere. It just sort of seems like that's what's going on.
The perfect example of this is I've played a lot of Asian games, and it is extremely common, very unfortunately extremely common, where the global releases of games have zero say in how the games are run, and things get pushed through from the home country into the global versions, whether they work or not.
Yeah.
And feedback almost never does anything from the global side. And it's possible that that's the same thing that's happening here.
There's a very specific thing that I want to point out that I got the privilege of visiting Japan last year, and I had a fantastic time while I was there, and I loved it. And everybody that asked me if I was just going to stay there and not come back, I was like, there is no way. I've heard too many stories about what the work-life balance in Japan is like. I'm a person that values my free time because it allows me to do things like this, like be on a podcast and chat with my friends and play video games and talk about that stuff. Like, those things are really important to me. I go a little crazy when I can't like have free time and do things, right? So with my admittedly limited and Western centric understanding of how it works when you're at a Japanese company, I never ever want to work for a Japanese company. Not today, not ever. The first time I was really exposed to this was honestly the Kojima Konami situation, where that sort of got me reading a lot about what work culture in Japan is like, and how you sign up for a company and it's basically expected that you're there. You're there. It's like family. You're there until you're dead, period.
Oh, man.
And you just have to suck up to the boss, do what you're told, keep your head down. There's actually apparently a thing where they will hire Westerners specifically to propose ideas to bosses. Because the regular like salarymen in Japan will not bring suggestions up to management because they're afraid to. So they will hire Westerners to come in and make suggestions specifically up the chain, which I thought was really interesting. I just learned about that recently. I don't know if there's a term for it. But
I could see it.
I do the same thing.
You hire Westerners to come in and get some ideas flowing.
So I notice you're stagnating a little bit.
Be honest. If you're in a drought, a creative drought, and a fucking cowboy showed up to your house, you would clean your shit up.
Hajime mashite.
Oh, no, we're back.
Yoroshiku negashimasu. Sorry, I can't stop. It's so funny to me.
So I think that's a mighty good podcast, but I'm thinking you gotta bring up what's really going on. Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
So you're saying we need more plushies.
Well, good news, because Makeship is currently... Anyway, let's get back to what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So yeah, Niji Sanji basically just... and I'm going to put it out there. This is me. This is my words. This is what I'm saying. Seems like they really suck to work for. We got a big sort of moment earlier this year where we had a talent that was sort of terminated from the company, and then she put out a statement, or her friend put out a statement.
Yeah, her friend. Oh shit! Now everyone knows.
I know that was
Zion, right?
Zion Lanza, and she garnered a lot of haters for that, which is unfortunate because the more that these things keep happening, the more everybody in the fan sphere is kind of looking at Nijisanji with a raised eyebrow, saying, "What the fuck is going on here?"
I feel kind of bad for her, honestly, even to this day, because she's been dragged through the mud so hard online over that it's hard to even know what to believe anymore.
Yeah, and it's at some point it becomes he said, she said, but words only matter so much. Where the rubber meets the road is your actions, and they've lost enough EN talent in the past year that I don't even question the thought that it's a bad place to work.
It would be
Westerner.
It would be easier to doubt and get on her case and be all like, you're exaggerating, etc. if the line after that confession went up instead of down.
Yeah.
But things only seem to keep getting worse. Let's kind of like, I kind of want to ground the feelings, because I remember when I saw this announcement, and when a lot of us saw this announcement, we saw like big, white background, black text.
Oh no, bad.
Fucking any color, like, oh no, selling. What? This is the equivalent. The equivalent in my mind is literally like Kiara got fucking really messed up, and like management's being fucking cruel to her. And she's like, I don't know if I can take it. I'm gonna tell you guys something tomorrow. When tomorrow comes around, Gura's leaving.
Like
what? What?
Yeah.
it's a weird place to be.
That threw
frankly.
everybody off when that happened.
Because I'll be honest, a lot of people just expected a solemn graduation at this point.
Honestly, she must feel there's more pressure to stick around.
I don't know what pressure she's feeling right now. I hope that she's not worried about too much, frankly. I hope she's taking time and just doing whatever she needs. But yeah, you're right. She probably is feeling a lot of pressure one way or another.
To kind of pull back in to her, and we can save Nijisanji criticism more because we have all year, baby. That line's not going to go up out of nowhere.
It doesn't look like things are going to get better anytime soon.
All right, so we want to talk about Pomu.
Yeah.
Can I do one thing about Nijisanji?
Yeah, of
first?
course.
Okay. We're familiar with the word churn, correct?
Butter.
Butter. It's how you make butter. It's also an industry term and it's a business term for the amount of turnover you have. It's how fast you churn through your employees.
Oh, like butter.
Like butter. So if you have high amounts of churn, that means you're hiring and firing constantly because you're churning through people, right? Mm-hmm. Nijisanji, now I don't have hard numbers on this, but boy, according to the fact that I pay attention to some things here and there, it seems like their churn's really fucking high for a VTuber corporation in the Western sphere.
Yeah.
Like,
At
it
least-
seems like the highest, aside from Project F, which fucking imploded. Like,
It's hard to 100% approximate because we get to look at HoloLive, which is a rare example of people like really sticking around.
yes.
We've been spoiled, no doubt.
Yeah.
There's been one Western graduation from HoloLive, period. Like, it's one of those things where, like, if it wasn't 3 enormous talents in a year is a lot, and then
it's the fact they're losing their big ones.
yeah, like Mr. Rias, who had over 1 million subscribers, gone. Mika Melodica, who had over 300K subscribers, gone. Nina Kosaka, Fox Mom, fucking Fox Mom, and I don't know what her number was. Probably over 500K. I don't know for sure. That's a guess.
There was a guy on Reddit who said something that feels catered to our podcast and the things I've learned through it. And all they said was, Pomu was their Fubuki. There goes the canary in the coal mine.
And that's it. We're at the point now. Pomu had over 600K subs. How many, like, talents that are actually doing great work, that have demonstrable numbers, that are engaged with their communities, that are living their characters, that are doing everything they need to be and should be doing to create revenue for your fucking company, do you have to lose before you, like, open your eyes and realize that you're fucking something up?
Yeah.
Sorry, like at this point, I'm angry. Like,
It's just
there's something wrong, and it's obvious.
It's just because Pomu wanted to be at Niji Sanji.
Exactly.
She liked the company. She wanted to be there.
And if you're losing a popular personality who wants to be there,
Yeah.
then you're not going to be able to keep the people that are just there because she was already there and they liked her. Because a lot of people got hired because they loved Pomu. That's a reason a lot of people went to work for Niji Sanji. All right. Now let's focus on Pomu, because she should be the focus anyway.
Pomu will be graduating on January 20th, JST, 12 p.m. Oh, I see. It's either, if you're EST, it's the 19th. That's us. If you're JST, it's the 20th.
It's
That's
like
you.
it's like noon our time,
Yeah.
EST, on the 19th.
It's important to note that she intends to stream every night until her graduation. I think she played Peace Walker last night. I love Peace Walker.
Yeah, she did it as a community stream.
Yeah.
She played with her community.
So let's go over how she's doing. So she has shared that she has contemplated graduation for a couple months now. So we can take that to mean either she's burned out or this no longer was a job she was enjoying. Months is a healthy amount of time to think about any quitting of a job or a career. I respect that. And the very interesting thing to me is, and this kind of puts to rest any rumors of, you know, the fabled V-shoujo poaching. She's going back to school when she leaves. She intends to return to get some classes and get some more education in her. I forget what she said she was pursuing, or if she even shared.
I don't know that she did.
Yeah,
Or not.
I wouldn't blame her for not sharing, because that's the beginning of her new personal life beyond this consensual parasocial relationships she has been in with hundreds of thousands of people.
Yes.
I can respect that deeply, and that's a part of the social contract. I think I said this back whenever we had like a big graduation. I felt the whole VTuber idol thing is a parasocial relationship to make you feel great, make you feel less lonely, and give you someone funny to laugh with. A part of that contract is to gracefully let go. So this is your part to participate and not be weird and miss her appropriately. It's 100% fine for you to feel really sad about this, because this is a very weird, extraordinary thing. You have hung out with a ha-ha funny fairy elf lady online for a long time now, and she has been very kind to you. Please feel sad. It's okay. So she wants to seek out other creative avenues. She wants to see where life's going to go from here. I can relate to that very deeply. Memberships, merch, and fan letters will be available for a little while, up until sometime after she graduates. And her VODs will stay up despite contradictory statements saying they were going to be privated or taken down. She confirmed on her live stream hard that nope, they are staying up. No idea what that was about. Because I remember people being really freaked out that they were being taken down, which I understand. And it would have been weird if she wanted to take them down. But all the same. If you want, I know you can send her fan mail even after she's gone. And for a short while afterwards, they will be making sure it reaches her. So if you've never written a letter before, now's the time to learn. She needs your letter desperately. Your letter will help her.
Yeah, just be supportive and show her that you care.
I was trying to figure out if I should get hyperbolic or not. Your letter will help her disarm the bomb. I'm really passionate about bomb disarming. Imagine you're in like a SWAT scenario and you hear a voice and you just have to go, okay, I have to ask. I know like this Walmart's under threat bomb. Are you Pomu Rainbow? It's like, yeah, I was. Okay, gotcha. So sorry. let's focus.
This doesn't matter right now. But like, are you Pomu?
That's so funny. Okay, sorry about that. I can't help it. It's who I am. She's obviously thanking all the fans, because you have literally changed her life. If you have ever participated in her goofy ass ha-ha streams, you have improved someone's life for the better. I could tell she needed it because I doubt management was making. Hey, see, there we go. We got a subtle dig. It was
Very subtle, but very good, Cameron.
very subtle. I'm so subtle. Last thing to note is this project was not originally intended to be her farewell goodbye, but it just so happens she was making something extremely sentimental filled with community outreach. She's going to be doing a Final Lazulite project. And is it out?
Yes, you can
That's
watch
what I
it
thought. Basically, what she does is she went to Antarctica herself, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so she went to Antarctica. She took like fan art and stuff with her.
She was very pissed that somehow Twitter guessed correctly she was going to fucking Antarctica.
Yes, because why would you ever guess that?
Her like wording,
Amazing.
her wording for it was, "I told you guys I was going somewhere cold. It was the middle of winter. How did you guess Antarctica?"
So like, just by sheer numbers, someone was going to say it even as a joke, but
Yeah.
also like, good lord. Also, you can just go to Antarctica? What the fuck?
She was there's like a 10-minute video for it where she's like just
Yes.
riding around in a boat all over the place.
Yeah,
Maybe
she's just checking it out.
I may be
man.
incorrect, but Antarctica is like neutral ground. All the countries have agreed to share it.
Yes.
Yeah,
But I didn't
nobody-
know you could just hop a boat. Like I thought you had to fly down and it had to be part of a research grant or some shit. Like I don't know, but she was just fucking big chilling with penguins.
Is
like,
this not research?
Well, I suppose the thing for that is a lot of research stuff is funded from donations. So it's entirely possible that these trips are the funding for it.
True, I guess. Either way, it's a really cool video. It's like 5 minutes long, and you can check it out right now. It's on her Pomu Rain Puff Niji Sanji En YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. There's something that's it's a wonderful little video. It's really cute. There's a whole bunch of fun stuff in it.
She had like Lazulite stickers of the three of them just all over the
Yes.
place.
Exactly. So it's fun. She buries one of them in the snow at some point. She like throws snow on it. It's pretty cute. So yes, that seems to be like a big goodbye thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to say goodbye face to face, I guess she's still going to be at Anime Impulse this month.
Mm-hmm.
So there's an opportunity there if you're going to be there.
God, imagining you got like, I don't know how they handle it. I'm going to assume for the sake of comedy that it was a ticket system. You're like, yeah, you get to meet Pomu. And then you see the announcement like, oh, now it's a sad meeting? I wanted to ask her about cereal. Oh.
Yeah, I know, right? It's just like I had 3 questions and now I have to rework everything.
I went to the Boston and it's like, I'm going to ask Bea about childhood cartoons. If Bea announced she was graduating, she's like, I'm not going to fucking ask her fucking anything about cartoons.
No, all right. If I was going to meet somebody that I know is graduating in like a week or a day or whatever, I would legitimately just be like, "Hey, thank you," because you were really entertaining. But I mean, that's personal. You got to do whatever you feel is right at that point.
Yeah.
Shit, try and make her laugh or something, because
That's
everyone's gonna be sad.
That's gonna be real rough because she had to answer that too. Where she's like, "Yeah, I'm graduating like a few days after this convention because I think the convention is like the next day after this episode comes out."
Yeah.
I think I know the feeling. The last job I quit, there was that awkward period where there's a storefront aspect to it. I treated customers very differently in my last 2 weeks. And what are we if not customers?
Sup, bud? Is that how you treat a customer? It is now, bud.
So, I want Pomu Green Puff to call me Bud.
That would be great.
I'm going to send her $50. Call me Bud.
Sure thing, bud.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, this sucks. It sucks for all the fans, everybody watching. She obviously has not said she's going anywhere in particular except for to school, which is good. Knowledge is power, after all. So obviously everybody here, I'm pretty sure I can speak for all of us, unless one of you is a much worse person than I think, in saying we wish you the best, Pomu. We hope your schooling goes well, you learn a lot, and that you do something great in the future, because we know you will.
Just remember, never cut the red wire. It's never that one.
I didn't even know she was going back for schooling. So.
Yeah, that was a part of her stream. She's like, I think I want to go take some classes.
I mean, that makes sense. Sometimes you just got to learn stuff, right?
Yeah. I just really internalized that during the stream because everyone's like, Shoujo, HoloLive, Niji Sanji
Which
again.
first, okay, let me say we've discussed this in the past. I've been guilty of this, of just straight up being like, yeah, we'll see if you shoujo in 2 weeks,
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, this is like a fan podcast. This is actually like, I love it whenever VTubers show up and say hi and they like consume the content, and that's great. That's not exactly what I fucking envisioned at any point ever.
Yeah.
Hi Aura, hi Obi Katie Cat,
We literally haven't tried.
hi Ollie. We assume you're still there.
Yeah, thanks, Ollie.
But like, that was always the joke, was that Ollie would show up and say hi, and I was always just like, because she's everywhere.
Can I add one more weird caveat? And I don't mean this to be rude.
Yeah.
It's weird that both times a VTuber has interacted with us, it's been VTubers we were positive and excited for.
I know,
like
right?
both times we literally went, I can't wait to watch them. And then they went, hi. It's like, what? Because I remember during that podcast, I went, I kind of want to watch OBK Kater work. It's like, she looks cool. She does cool stuff. I respect the shit out of her. And she's like, thanks. It's like, no!
You weren't supposed to say. Every fucking time, dude. Oh my God. And that's just like that. Okay, I'll be real. The first time we got a message from a VTuber, which was Aura, like that was a come to God moment where I was just like, we have to be careful about what we say. There's a chance they're gonna hear what we say.
Why do we have any influence? We're not supposed to have any influence.
And that's the thing is like I try to be as positive as possible. Like if we're gonna have criticism, try and make it constructive because
I'm just wondering if we can consider Aura a legitimate VTuber because she's like working for
All
a
right,
browser
listen,
company.
This is a bad time to start making that specific
I
joke.
know. But that was literally me during the episode that she fucking watched.
Well, we've all learned a lot since then, haven't we?
Amen.
And again, if any of our criticism comes across, we want it to be constructive. We're all trying to help. We could be off base. We're all kind of dumb.
She was nice to my desk. I'll be nice to her.
There you go.
This is the first time where we've just kind of like kicked it off and it's like we don't even care anymore. And we're still trying our best to not just
And that's the
trash
thing
them.
is like, oh my God, a corporation is made of people. Did you know that? Corporations have no soul and are evil, but people do have souls and are good. And if you're a good person at a bad corporation, then I don't know what to tell you except that sucks.
Corporations are evil machines that compare two numbers and decide which one, despite the manpower and bloodshed, will result in the best. People who work at corporations are entities that will sometimes settle for Arby's on the way home and cry.
Yeah, people that work at corporations literally just want food on their table.
Yeah, like they're there.
That is the answer. You can't hold one person responsible for the ills of any company as a whole, except for Bobby Kotick. Fuck that guy.
unless you're
Yeah, that's where we're at now.
unless you're the CEO, and then there's like 3 of them that just cycle between all the corporations right
Exactly.
now.
Fuck Bobby Kotick. All right.
Okay. Let's find our center.
So what I'm trying to say is if you work at Ninja Sanji and we upset you, we're sorry. We're not trying to address you as a person. We're trying to say that something structurally is wrong. There we go. Or at least that's what I'm trying to say. I don't speak for these two jagoffs.
We can talk.
I don't know. Well, I'm sure we'll keep an eye on them still, but
The big news is big news. We're going to talk about it either way, but I'm not looking for a whole lot of positive stories at this point, if I'm honest.
Unsubscribed.
We're now a drama channel. Let's fight. If there is good news, though, I'm always more excited for that, frankly. At the end of the day.
We should talk about some good news.
Like the fact that Phase Connect is expanding. Are you ready for a Japanese Pippa?
I don't think that's possible. I don't think that culture permits such things.
I don't think you're wrong.
But they just got a new gen.
Yes, they just got a new Gen EN, and now they're getting a new Gen JP. We're getting Phase Connect JP branch, debuting on January 27th at 7 p.m. JST. There's a quick little reveal teaser available now on the Twitter and on the YouTube that involves Sakuna plummeting to the earth in Japan on a very Neon Genesis Evangelion screen for part of it.
The fish dive bombing.
Yes, he is the fish man, H2O Sakuna. And then we got 5 little outlines. One appears to be a bunny girl. One appears to be a butterfly girl. One looks maybe like a scientist or something. One's going like this with their hand. Or she has a dragon or a bird. I don't really know. And one looks like Ryo-Oki from Tenchi Muyo. This has been my impressions. Do you guys have any?
They look interesting
I'm
just
so
from the
tired.
silhouette.
I'm so very tired. So very, very tired.
Well, fortunately for you,
Can I just tell you the names?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, go ahead, Carlos.
I was
Finish your thought.
just gonna say, fortunately for you, Cameron, we're probably not going to be following them real close as they are Japanese. So
Yes.
We have officially reached the point where we could only cover English VTubers and not struggle.
Nihongo Muzukashi.
That's a character?
No, that's
Oh.
the Nihongo Muzukashi means Japanese is difficult.
Yes, it is! Point proven.
Hi.
This statement is false.
What's recursion. All right.
I didn't even see that they had names posted.
They
I
have.
completely missed that.
It's the announcement reads, siren emoji incoming. Siren emoji. We are coming to Japan. Followed by these are all smashed together, so there's not a clear definition between the first and last names or the personal and familial names, however you want to define it. I'm such a nerd. Point being, I'm probably wrong about some of these because it's all one word. We've got Kana Galaki,
Sounds good to me.
Kokoro. This is my favorite by far because I get this. Kokoro Mo Memory. It's a heart memory.
Even I know that.
Roxas,
Memory.
what does your heart memory say?
We got Graham Pico _. Ayase U _ and Kaminari Clara.
Clara.
Like Clara from Doctor Who.
Look out,
If
Doctor.
I've upset any Brits with my accent.
Doctor, help me. There's too many birds in the tortoise. Doctor, help. I can't see through all the birds.
So many birds.
Fuck.
Anyways, this is gonna be Phase Connect JP. You guys excited?
I'm interested.
Cameron's not. Cameron's like, this company that I don't follow that now has talents I can't understand. Believe it or not crazy about it.
A riddle inside an enigma locked behind a Kingdom Hearts pre-order bonus.
That's exactly what this shit is. Like, I'm excited because I'm just gonna be like, nods head, yes, cute girl, cute, and that's gonna be, unless some of them are boys, in which case,
Dude.
cute boy, cute, I guess, whatever.
I root for Face Connect, but I don't even watch the Hololive Devis. Like, I can't keep up with them. If they're
Dude,
Japanese,
you're-
they're gone.
You're fucking up hard right now because they're coming out with some bangers, but we'll talk
Bro.
about that in a bit.
They just don't come my way. They don't get wrecked. And anytime I see they did a stream, it's like, oh yeah, I don't. I forgot.
Ah, yes, Japanese.
I was
I
subscribed to
see.
Marine. You think I click on these videos? I don't know what's happening.
That's a good point, actually.
I can glean what she's going on about.
You just watch Watame because at least she talks slow and is calming.
I don't want to be calm.
Yes, Japanese Ina.
I sometimes watch Aqua just because she just sits there and is cute while playing like hardcore games.
Yeah, just
So-
Apex
Yeah.
Legends and
Yeah.
shit. It's so good. All right. That was cool, fun news.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about something that is good news out of a bad situation. So now we've gone bad,
Wait, here.
good,
Here we go. I can.
and now we're in the middle.
I love talking about Face Connect and their new branches. At the beginning of 2024, Japan suffered an
All right.
Yeah.
So there was a big earthquake in Japan. We talked about it last week. We offer our sincere condolences to everyone affected, and we hope everything is going better for you. Hololive has made a 5 million yen donation to the earthquake relief effort, which is fantastic, wonderful, very admirable. It went to the Red Cross Japan, and we hope that this helps those that are impacted. And we hope everything continues to improve over there. I know that there's, as of yesterday or the day before, there were still a couple aftershocks occurring, which should be some indication to how strong of an earthquake this was. Yeah, it's been a rough time. I know that personally, I've been following the story of Oren Chan. She lives near the epicenter of it. She was very heavily affected. Her house is damaged. She's managed to stream a couple times since because she's gotten power and water and things back to a working situation. But it's a lot of ups and downs for everybody affected. That's just the only firsthand experience I have. If you feel like you have the ability to, please reach out to one of the charitable organizations and make a donation. So I don't expect it to be 5 million yen. Don't get me wrong.
That is how much a house costs.
Indeed. So this was just a nice thing to hear from Hololive after this, frankly, terrible event. So
It's just a good thing that definitely should be done. Japan has done a lot for VTubers.
weebs and weeb kind
Like, let them be.
invented them, you might say.
They could have prevented them.
No, they couldn't.
Nothing could.
It's the ultimate life form. VTubers are inevitable.
That feels like a Rick and Morty bit where every planet they land on, it's like, VTubers here too? Why?
It's like how natural evolution always leads to crabs. Yeah. And mechanical innovation always leads to trains. Yeah. Everything wants to be a train or a crab.
Train.
That's crab train. That's the ultimate life form. We've done it.
Choo-choos.
Human instrumentality made
snap.
manifest is the crab train. HoloLive also has some new rules that they've announced. These are regarding 3D lives, 3D anniversary and birthday lives specifically, because basically the way it's been up until now, HoloLive has given each talent the ability to do 2 3D lives per year. They're stepping that back to 1.
Because it was supposed to be 1 for your birthday, 1 for your anniversary. And as we've mentioned before, I had absolutely not happened, especially on the EN and Indonesian side.
Yes, it's been very difficult. They are all a lot of work. They have a dedicated studio for it now, which does lessen the load, I'm sure, to a certain extent. But it is overwhelming when you have 80 to 100 talents and each of them gets 2 a year. And that adds up to every other day of the year is a like 3D live concert, basically.
Yeah.
That's a lot. If you're putting on 3 to 4 concerts per week, that's a lot.
Yeah, like even one concert is like right away, like you get the emails like, here are the songs I want to sing. It's like, okay, what are the quirks to them? What kind of lighting do we need? What's the dance moves you're planning on doing? Are there any camera movements we need to plan? Any extras? Are there backing vocals? Do you have the rights to the backing track? Do we have to outsource a new one? Is it okay for us? Like, on and on. And that's before we get to merch, to advertising, to all the garbage to make it actually happen. And everyone in HoloLive gets 2, and HoloLive is still growing exponentially.
And you decide you want 6 other talents to be on with you.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, is at that point, like you're moving people around, you're bringing people in for the day to record, you're doing all of these things.
Guys,
It's impacting everyone's schedules all the time. It's a lot of work.
Marine can't be in 2 places at once.
Try as she might.
I think I shared the picture or the post with you guys where somebody attempted to count like the total of appearances that people have made, and Marine had been in something like 28 3D lives or something last year.
Marine is more popular than anything, and like her and Pekora have just been pulled in 1,000 different directions basically all year long to be in 3D lives. And, you know, like, Marine's getting on in years. Like,
No, she's not.
oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. But no, it's a lot of work because you're singing, you're dancing. Even if you're in there for one song, if you have to do 3 takes of it or something, like...
You have to learn it.
You have to learn the song to sing it. You have to learn the song to dance it because they're all choreoed. Like, then you have to do it. And then someone while you're there is like, "Oh, hey, have you got the choreography and the lyrics down for this other one that you need to do?" And you're just like, "Fuck, what?" They're like, "Yeah, Watame needs this." You're just like, I can't imagine the amount of stress involved.
Stagehand taps the mic. Marine, that was beautiful. That was the song for next week.
She just like crumples like onto the ground. Just
It's like, all right, go home now. You have a 4-hour stream to do at home.
Yeah, and that's the other thing is they're all like doing stuff at home. And here's the other thing. There's a 2-month lead up, I guarantee, to HoloFest.
Yeah.
If they're going to do another EN concert, that's at least 2 months of work for all the EN girls.
Yeah.
So yeah, stepping this back makes a lot of sense. It sucks because everybody wants to be able to do more. They want to be able to advance themselves and their own careers and do like really cool stuff and really fun things for their community. And sometimes the talent has to be told no, which sucks.
Yeah.
It does. But at the same time, they made a large emphasis during this post that this is for the health of everyone involved. Everybody needs to take their time and take care of themselves as well.
Yeah.
And so it's really like, and frankly, the amount of staff that they have working on all of these things as well is a lot.
Yeah. Because it's going to be guaranteed 1 per year, and I think it's guaranteed 1 solo per year.
Yes.
They're only being guaranteed a solo one.
They're also talking about doing like generations for concerts and stuff, or for 3D lives.
They're cutting back. You can have 1 solo a year, but then they're going to try and do more group stuff to make up for it.
Yes.
So instead of having 5 separate ones, they're gonna smush them all together into one.
Yeah. So like, welcome to the Gen 5 concert. Here's Gen 5.
Yeah.
There's a concert, and everybody gets a couple songs. It's probably going to be an hour long, and it's fine.
Yeah.
And then they get to do a group song at the end. I kind of like the idea, actually. I think it'd be really fun.
And part of it too is, well, yeah, it's cutting back. It's cutting back on some of the more popular JP ones, but at the same time, it's probably a relief to them, honestly, not having to do so much.
Frankly.
And then the opposite end, it's kind of like equalizing, really, where the EN and ID side will get to do more, and then the JP side will get to do less. So it's just evening things out.
I think it's probably for the best. It's one of those. It's kind of a hard pill to swallow, I'm sure, but it feels like the intention is in the right way. We'll see how it pans out. The changes go into effect in April this year, and hopefully everything works out as a little bit better. Like I said, we'll see. We'll see how things trend. This is one of those things where whenever changes like this get made, everybody it's easy to get upset about things like this. But a good company, and HoloLive has so far demonstrated itself to be a pretty good company. If they make a change and things get worse, you can always revert the change. So, but I have a feeling this is going to probably work out better for everyone.
Yeah. And honestly, I'm willing to bet that what made it it definitely made it worse was the new studio last year, but they also had a lot of brand new, never existed before 3D models to debut last year.
True. Where we're sitting at right now, as of the hologra during the countdown, there are 10 members of HoloLive that do not have 3D models. It is HoloLive EN Advent, and it is Regloss. Those 10 ladies don't have 3D models. Everyone else has them now. So we're at a point we're at a good point as far as 3D model distribution is concerned. But it's one of those things where, yes, but can all of them do home 3D? Do all of them want to do home 3D?
I bet Fuamoko can do home 3D. They've already built the studio, probably.
Probably. Bow bow.
Bow bow. Wouldn't it be fucked up if Mokoko got it way before Fuwawa?
Like the other way around, Fuwawa's walking around in 3D and Mokoko's just sad in the corner.
Look who's flat now.
Rough. Dog terms.
Rough. All right. The point is, less 3D concerts, and which is probably fine because, oh my god, we talk about them so much anyways.
I want to see Bibu's 3D live. You know what she will sing at the end.
Oh, yeah, the song from Devil May Cry, right?
So that's how she'll end it.
She won't be sticking out her gyat for Rizzler.
I hope it's just like an hour sticking out your gyat.
She would do that.
Carlos, are we going to talk about the Mario Kart today?
It is in here somewhere. I did not add a lot. I did not watch it, okay?
I watched very little of it.
I saw the important part, which was Bibu sticking out her gyat for the Rizzler. All right. We'll get there. There's a lot that we've already like brushed on the way past that I was like, oh, we're going to talk about that. I'm excited.
This is the most foreshadowed podcast on the internet.
I know, it's so great.
This is endgame levels.
Let me talk real quick about Towa's 4-year anniversary 3D Live, which I watched part of, and which Carlos watched all of.
Yes.
I learned about it today.
Towa is one of those talents that every time she puts out a new song, I'm like, fuck yeah, give me new Towa stuff.
She did have a new song for this.
Yes, she did. And we're going to get to that. But first, it started off with a mini animation, and then we had it's a full solo concert, right?
Full solo.
Yes.
That's her one.
Which is great because she also had her first solo live last year, which was really good.
Yeah.
It was Cameron's favorite because it was called Break Your XXX.
So poorly named.
Company tries to do something wholesome, Cameron. But what about penis?
Do not use 3 X's then, you cartoon characters.
Break your moonshine.
Break your dick.
All right, let's run through the titles real quick. Bullet. Thoughts.
Good.
Noise.
Good.
Here, the Ancient Maga's Bride OP1.
I was ecstatic for that.
Ooh,
I bet you were.
ecstatic.
I bet you freaking were.
Absolutely.
17.
Good.
White Noise.
Good.
I'm a Mess. Yes, I am.
I really like that one, actually.
Hell yeah. Shameless.
Good.
Was looking at the moon.
Good.
Darling.
Pretty. Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Mephisto.
Really good. We're hearing that at pretty much all of them.
Yes, we are. Adventure.
Good.
And the new song, STY.
Yep. New original song.
Is this one about ramen?
I don't know. I didn't turn subtitles on.
She had a song called UFO that was a brand sponsorship with UFO ramen.
Yeah.
It was really great. The song fucking slapped. It was the best part. And then at the end, it's just like a ramen ad. And I was like, what is happening?
Why are you like this?
All right. Here's the thing. Towa always starts off a little nervous at her concerts, but when she gets into it, she gets into it. She's phenomenal. She's wonderful. She has a very distinct and very wonderful singing voice. She sings lower than a lot of idols, which is something that I appreciate personally. She sings a lot more rock-oriented music usually. And just generally, if you don't like Tokiyami Towa, I don't want to talk to you because she's fucking great. That's my entire thought. Check out her 3D Live. It's her 4th anniversary. She deserves it. It's called Special Thank You Medley. J Medley.
I could pull off that drip.
I look forward to seeing your cosplay.
Oh, you'll look for it, all right. Because I'm right in front of you.
Oh, God. There's also merch, of course there is.
Can I please look at the merch?
Sure, why not? It's a tapestry, a Kenzoku long t-shirt, a BB plush keychain, BB being the little demon mascot that she has that is also her hat, and a postcard. So there you go. Please support Tokiyami Towa. I really like her. She's really cool. She's the best.
Mm-hmm. I like how she's like, a lot of her stuff is rock themed.
Yes.
It's very different from the typical idol music.
Mm-hmm. And it's really funny because she did her interview with Kiara, and Kiara was like, "What kind of music do you listen to? It's probably a bunch of rock, right?" And she was like, "I like Disney music." So there you go. All right. Any closing thoughts on the Tokiyami Towa? She's a HoloLive 4th generation talent, and this is her 4-year anniversary 3D Live. Do we have any closing thoughts?
I'm just confused where the acrylic stand is.
That's a really good question. Can we go back to the tapestry, please?
Yeah, of course.
It's fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
Good God.
I'd love to say who
tapestry.
drew it, but unfortunately, that's where I
It's
end.
a little beyond my gaijin understanding.
Very pretty. It's a very gothic art style, I kind of
Yeah.
want to say. Like, not all the way, obviously. It's still like Japanese multi-shading, cell-shaded stuff, but
Heavy eyeshadow.
manga style shading, etc. But
It's almost comic book style with the hair, because it's got that like dot thing.
yeah, that's comic/manga shading where they use the dots that like. It's a technique that doesn't actually happen that much anymore, where they had to used to manually put the patterns on to save time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Either way, absolutely good, gorgeous stuff. Love it. Can't wait for more of it.
good, very good.
Kanata also had a 4-year anniversary live.
Yeah.
Kanata being the PPT, the PowerPoint Tenchi. She is another HoloLive talent.
Mm-hmm.
She is wonderful. She is flat as a pancake, and she is an angel.
Wow, that.
I'm just calling it like I sees it today.
We talk about VTubers.
Whale biologist. Sorry, go
We
ahead.
talk about VTubers very differently when we do people.
Yeah, sure.
Hey guys, this is Nick. He's got that kind of dumpy.
I'm always sitting when I'm on camera, and that's for your safety. It's for your safety. Because if I back this dump truck up, I can't be held responsible for the reactions that occur. It's a dump truck ad.
If you'd like to submit your fan art of, don't.
Yeah, don't.
We warned you.
If you'd like to, don't. You fool! I feel like we've gotten away from the topic. Kanata is a HoloLive talent. She's wonderful. She had her 3D Live for her anniversary as well. And yes, this was a really cool concert. Cameron and I listened to it a little bit before Carlos showed
That
up
means
today.
I've seen it.
Yes. We can now speak from a position of authority on this. So yeah, she had a lot of really cool transitions for hers. She
Yeah.
kind of glitched between the songs a whole lot and stuff like that, which I thought was
Yeah.
really neat.
I don't know. I think they need to work on the broadcast. Glitches shouldn't be happening.
You know what? You're being a bit of a glitch right now. All right.
That's what my doctor said.
Carlos, it says here you really, really enjoyed this concert. Did you?
Oh yeah, I haven't seen too much of her before, honestly, but man, her music choice for this was great. I loved it.
Kanata's one of those like she's famous because she has an incredibly strong grip strength, and also because she made a joke about a gorilla being her mom at some point. So now she's like known as a gorilla, even though she's an angel. Also, she's called PPT PowerPoint Tenchi because when she was debuting, or no, not when she was debuting. It was when she was auditioning. She presented a PowerPoint and became like a meme for her.
Man, she's had such a rough time over the years, though.
Yes.
So like coming out and doing a
so.
concert like this, where this was a strong concert.
Yes, there was a lot going on here, and frankly, a lot of it was fantastic. So, but I can't remember that she does have a disability, disease, something, and I can't remember what it's called. It's driving me nuts. But basically, she's it's caused her to become either partially or completely deaf in one ear. Oh. Which, affects you whenever you sing for a living. And so she's done a lot of work with and around that, frankly. So the fact that she can do like half of the singing that she does, and she's a very talented singer, so the fact that she can continue on as she has is frankly phenomenal.
Mm-hmm. This is a perfect example of you're slightly disabled in some way from what you want to do, so you put in 10 times more effort because of it.
Yes,
and it really comes out.
It's very admirable. So yeah, let's run through the songs real quick. Monster with No Name by Egoist.
I love that. One of my favorites.
Life Reset Button. Pretty cool stuff. The Disappearance of Hatsune Miku was like phenomenal to hear her sing, because that song is like, it's very fast speech, basically.
My words. That is a Vocaloid ass song.
Yes, that was Cameron's immediate response.
There are so many fucking moments in Vocaloid songs where it's like, I'm just the guy at a keyboard. Miku can talk as fast as they want, and then like years later, consequences.
As fast as you want and as high as they want.
Oh my fucking god! I can't tell you how many times I've heard Miku go beep and attract birds to the windowsill.
Luckily, Kanata seems to be a very, we'll use the word compact individual. She's short. She's small. She's a small girl. And she naturally has a very, a higher pitched voice.
Oh, okay. I was curious where that was going.
Generally, smaller people have higher pitched voices. I don't know if you've recognized this trait. That's why I talk up here.
Oh.
All right.
That explains.
So yes, the disappearance of Hatsune Miku was crazy. Frankly, what a phenomenal thing.
Where'd she go?
She came back. That's the important thing. Next up was Dear Doppelganger, another one that Carlos is all about.
He wrote the word banger. You will use his words.
It's a banger. He said it's a banger. It's like Bangor, Maine.
Bangalore.
That's from.
Don't say it.
Putting up a zip line. Following that was Heart.
Kokoro.
Following that was Internet Yamaro.
Oh man, I love this song.
It's really good. This was another phenomenal one, frankly.
This one was hilarious watching on my screen too, because she went crazy with the effects on screen, and my monitor just imploded trying to display it. So
It did its best. It tried. Following that was Kyukararin. Yeah. And then Wanderlust, Idol, Happy People, Oracle, Knock It Out, Mephisto, believe it or not, again.
yeah.
And then during Mephisto, she held a note for 25 seconds while continually raising the pitch.
Just like Phantom of the Opera.
An original gangster this Tenchi is. Tenchi means angel. Did I say that? I think I did. Anyway, I did now.
I never learned.
All right. Well, now you know.
Now I know.
Tenchi no Tamago. It means angel's egg. It's an old anime OVA. From the 80s.
I was really confused why angels lay eggs.
Watch the movie, you'll be even more confused. It's available for free on YouTube now. Believe it or not, there's merch.
Please allow me to look at the.
Go ahead and lead the way on the merch again. You don't have to ask, you just have to do.
Okay, I'm clicking on the merch. Let's look at the merch. Sorry, ASMR corner.
Please no.
There's extra.
Amane Kanata, 4th anniversary celebration. The merchandise sales for the... All right, ladies and gentlemen.
There it
It's
is.
fucking back!
The acrylic stand.
4th anniversary merch comes with an acrylic stand. If you purchase the complete set, you'll also get a signed autograph from the singing angel herself.
The limited, actually autographed ones are now sold out. You'll just get a foil stamped autograph.
Depicted on the acrylic base, as well as the key art, is her hanging out with what appears to be a dead axolotl.
That's the blue axolotl.
Is it dead?
I don't know if it's dead or not. She is an angel, though. That would make sense.
X is for eyes. Perhaps death.
The
what's
the blue axolotl, or in Japanese, the Ao Uparupa, that was a moment for Kanata where she spent, I don't know, we'll say 3 weeks or something, just breeding axolotls in Minecraft to get a blue one.
I understand now.
It's tied in heavily to her character now.
You can also purchase a T-shirt which features said key art bared as monochrome upon your breast.
It's a shirt with a picture on it.
You can also get a hat that says "Nup."
It does say Canup.
Captain Knuckles. Can I get your Canup hat?
You can also get a Kingdom Hearts key necklace.
Oh, fuck, that is a Kingdom Hearts key neck.
Yeah, it is. You're gonna see us in Kingdom Hearts 4 and be so ashamed.
The motif necklace. It's actually really nice.
All right,
though.
side panel. Which HoloLive member is most likely be in Kingdom Hearts 4?
Do you know my Ina niece? She got really excited when that game was coming out tomorrow.
Is he in Kingdom Hearts?
Saying Kingdom Hearts. Just as important as all of this wonderful merchandise is Kanata's first album, Unknown Diva, which pre-order is now live for.
Look at that scandalous look. That woman knows something.
She does. She knows a lot. She's an angel. She's hovering over your shoulder right now, telling you to be good.
Pre-order now. You can get one additional random CD jacket. Parentheses 7 types. One of 7 types is included at random. That's right. Gotcha album.
Yep.
Buy it 7 times or...
I bought one of those from a Canadian recording artist.
This is a weird thing. If it's like a random chance to get a different sleeve, that weirds me out too much.
I bought a vinyl single from Alexis on Fire, and there was a 1 in 10 chance that it would be glow in the dark.
Dude, okay.
And I got the glow in the dark one.
That's okay. Glow in the dark is an alteration to the presentation of the art. I'm very anal about album art. I had a band that put out a deluxe edition of their album where they just changed the cover, and I go, fuck. Because literally when I listen to music, I think of the album cover the whole time. I can envision the album cover. So they introduce a second art. It's like, I have to pick one. I can't see both. So that weirds me. I'm such an album guy. Ignore me.
There's a special considerations page for overseas customers.
Okay.
For the precautions in the list of currently available areas for international delivery, please refer to the link below. So just check before you buy, basically is what it comes down to. But it'll have 12 songs on it, including Knock It Out, written by Giga and Teddy Lloyd.
You may know Teddy Lloyd from his projects on Pantene Stocking with Garter Belt and, of course, Me, Me, Me.
Indeed. So there's a lot of good stuff here. Buy today. Buy today. Spend your money. Buy today.
Consume.
Alrighty then.
If I didn't have to pay like $30 shipping on it and wait 10 months, I probably would buy one.
What a fake fan. Fake fan Carlos here, everybody. Fake fan. I don't blame you. I've not bought a lot of stuff for the exact same reason.
I'll wait for the Spotify
We usually
release.
buy in batches.
Yeah. There's a reason all of the plushies of HoloLive English Myth appeared at one time. And that's because Crimbus.
You got big bangs, Calli. You got to work on... Oh, I'm sorry. Did I hurt you? Oh,
Why are you doing this?
'Cause I'm
They
funny.
were all set perfectly.
And now they're... Okay.
Except for Kiara, who's like hidden behind her own art. But whatever. All right. That is all of the biggest information of the week that we have dug up and presented to you on this, the pod. Oh, God damn it.
It's my fault. I'm sorry.
The plushies fell over for audio listeners.
The audio's been irreparably damaged.
It's fine. Just, we're going to ignore it. We're going to leave it be. Kiara down.
Gotta hide that girl. Here you go. She'll hang out with us.
I don't know what I was saying anymore. Oh, those are the biggest stories of the week, presented to you by us here at Super Chats. Did we miss a big story? Probably, but that's okay because we've still got all the news bits to go.
News bits.
News bits.
We're gonna
little
show
bits
you
and
our
bites
news
of
bits.
news. Oh God, why would you phrase it that way?
The challenge the world.
Look at our bits.
That's challenging. That's very challenging.
All right. Bay is moving to Japan.
She is.
Bay, the Hololive English Generation 2 Promise.
Promise.
Hololive Promise. Heiko's Bales is moving to Nippon.
Indeed. We've known about this for a bit, but now she's doing it for real.
Yes.
That's why she sung karaoke in an airport recently.
Yeah.
I love unhinged karaoke backgrounds. Fauna's Elephant Safari will always reign supreme.
Toot toot. So yeah, she's made the decision that rather than fly to Japan 10 times a year, she's just going to move there and stay. Which is probably wise. I guess Ina's moved to Japan as well. And there was a consideration at one point on if they would live together, and they decided, no, I don't want to live with other people. Other people is hell, I guess.
Hell is a human being.
Yes. Hell is other people. There we go. Something like that. Point being, she's moving to Japan. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Goals.
Happy for her.
Find a Japanese company that treats you like a person and move to Japan.
Yeah. I will include that, like, as a part of, like, some of the late talk in this, she also brought up how turns out 2020, I think it was 2023 even, but 2022 was like really, really, really rough for her.
Yeah.
And she was pretending everything was daijobu when it was not.
That's unfortunately, as an entertainer, there is a certain responsibility that most feel to not let personal issues or their own sadness get in the way of them being an entertainer. And don't get me wrong, there's a certain level to that, and I understand that entirely. But at the same time, if you're having a rough time, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself first. Because if you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of other people. So it sucks that she was having a really hard time. I don't know. Did she give any like details or anything? Was there anything?
No, nothing. Not much deeper than that. It was just a lot of like she was going through some stuff. Nothing she was like super comfortable sharing, if I recall. And obviously, she brought up what everyone brings up. This job is actually really rough, and it's pretty hard. And I was getting burnt out here and there. And lately, I've been better.
I feel like streaming as a career is. You either become a reaction streamer or you burn out and leave.
Yeah.
You either die or you live long enough to become the villain.
Well, there's the ultimate problem that a lot of people bring up with streaming is if you make it your entire livelihood, your whole life, and eventually you reach a point where it's like if you're streaming 5-10 hours a day and you just never go out and do anything, you stream all day, every day, you stream every holiday because it's the best time to be streaming, then you have no life outside of it, and you eventually have no life to talk about anymore.
And it's an inherent problem, basically.
Yeah.
It's a difficulty that a lot of folks face. Most of the streamers that make it big and continue to do innovative, interesting, and fun things are the people that stream a couple days a week. Past that, you sort of hit a diminishing returns, I feel like, where you just run out of stuff to talk about, so you just end up watching YouTube videos on your stream. And there's nothing wrong with that inherently.
The slop stream.
But yeah, you hit a point where like there's just nothing for you to add except for your immediate reactions to things.
I'm sorry, but like the podcast boys I listen to are streamers, and they both literally had an episode of the cast when I give up. We're watching YouTube videos this week, and everyone went, "Dude, me too." And they're both lampshading the exact same thing. They feel the same way you do.
It's you hit a certain point where you can't. I'm going to be real right now. I think most people have like 3 good ideas in their life.
I'm holding the Kiara sincerity.
Yes, this is my safe space. Her name is Kiara. I think most people have like 3 good ideas. I think that's kind of it. If you're like, there's a lot of people that like are like Ludwig has like 400 good ideas, but he also capitalized on his 3 best ones well enough that he got money out of it and can make the rest of them.
Is this podcast one of my 3?
I'm so sorry. Would you like to hold the Kiara? Would you like to hold the Ame?
I need a lot of help if I'm being real.
And then you end up like Trash Taste, where you start traveling the world for more ideas.
It's true. It is what it is. It's we're on the outside looking in, so to a certain extent, like we don't know this from personal experience, but it is a situation where if you followed someone for 5 years and they're creating the same content that they were 5 years ago, they are no longer popular. And if they're making reaction content, you shouldn't be surprised. Because there's sort of a progression that we can see now, because eventually you run out of fucking steam and you can only do so much. You know? Mm-hmm. And if you're streaming is like seems like the most unhealthy thing in the fucking world, basically. Because you're just pouring yourself onto the internet for 5 hours a day. At least.
For the amount of, VTubers that just get sick in multiple different ways and have to take breaks from it.
Yeah, it's unsustainable for most of them. Then you get like Kiara, and she's like, I streamed 12 hours today, and I'm gonna go now make dinner and stuff. And I'm just like, fucking respect. Some people are just built for it, I guess.
Some people are just built different.
That's true. Thank you, Calli Cameron Ame.
Don't listen to him.
Oh, he's got an angel on
He
back.
lies.
I get it.
They both suck.
Audio podcast listeners are confused, but Cameron had a plushie on each shoulder. One of them was telling.
Audio listeners would be assisted if they have seen Lord of the Rings and understand the idea of there being multiple personalities inside of one man. Dissociative identity disorder.
You little shit.
Inside of...
Sorry, Kiara made me say it.
There's a lesbian inside him.
She is beautiful and strong.
I'm having a genuine unhinged. I wanted so bad.
I think once the plushies came into play, it just opened up a whole new world of
I've wanted so badly to share for the past 3 minutes that as I was holding them and looking into our secret preview TV, all I could think is like, I look like the Norman Reedus crying holding things meme / I can't hold all these lines meme.
Can't hold all of these VTuber
So I think
emotions.
that's a photo we have to take later with me attempting to cradle all the plushies and failing.
Look forward to it on social media.
I look forward to it, social media.
Follow us on X. I've given up. Elon wins. It's X now.
Formerly known as Twitter.
Follow us on Twixer. All right. Do we have anything else to say about Bae moving to Japan? Because that's what we were talking about this whole
I'm very
time.
happy for her.
Don't forget, we were talking about Bae moving to Japan.
Streams will be inconsistent for a month. She's starting new next month.
She's moving.
So-
Give her some space. She's figuring out where the grocery store is.
Do we have anything in the document about Mume popping back for 5 minutes?
No.
Mom's home with milk. Oh, she's leaving.
So she's moving. Oh, she is no longer moving.
Yeah, she popped back for a stream, and she was like, I'm not actually back. This is contractually obligated, and was set up months ago. I'm still on vacation, on break.
Wow. That's so badass, though.
So she literally was just like, don't expect me to be actually back. And then she like tweeted like 20 minutes after her stream or whatever, and was just like, like she's still on other social media, but yeah, she had an agreement. She honored it. She's back to not streaming. So
I respect the fucking gusto, like guts, whatever the fuck of. Here's the bare minimum later.
yeah, basically like I get it.
Understood, ma'am.
Yeah. Take all the time you need. Please rest well. We hope to see you soon.
That's okay. Shiori's moomin now.
Yeah, she already moved on to Moona.
Shiori has moomed recently. Do we have that listed here?
It's probably in favorite stream moments of the week.
I did not put
Motherfucker.
it in, no.
I didn't watch.
Quick
this
preview
one
of
for
favorite
that time.
stream moments then. Shiori was moomin. She was watching a show called Moomin from 1990.
She did it just for the meme.
It's like I don't know. It's some foreign cartoon. I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it.
It's like some sort of colorful hippo-like animals moving.
Shiori scares me.
That's what you're supposed to get out of it.
Yeah, but I don't get the sick thrill that you freaks do. She just makes me like, I just sit there and go, I see. Not a hodane. And then I leave.
Nick be like, these weirdos, I don't like this weirdo very much. Nick then be like, I love this weirdo.
I do love Shiori. She does make me laugh really
There
hard.
are weirdos you love to death, and then you show them to me. I'm like, that's a weirdo. Like, we all like weirdos. We just like brands of weirdos.
It's true. I like the ones that, you know what? Let's not get into it. Right now. Let's talk about how Nene, Botan, and Polka got new outfits, and Lami got one too, but she's still recovering.
Fucking speaking of weirdos.
They are Hime themed. Lami, of course, we still please recover well. We love you a lot. Nene, Botan, and Polka, though, they got to the rest of NePoLaBo, aka HoloLive Generation. I don't remember what genre. Are they 5? They're 5 because they're the Holo 4.
They're like 3.
Don't lie.
They're from Niji Sanji.
Poor girls. All right, so Nene, Botan, and Polka, 3 big JP VTubers, they all got sweet little princess capes and little crowns. And God, they're so cute.
Oh.
Aren't they cute, Kiara? So yeah, I love Botan's crown. It's like pointy, and she has her mascot like impaled on it. And she said during like a stream afterwards, she was just like, "It's really cute. They wouldn't let me put blood coming out of you guys." So
That's a weird limit to draw. Poor thing.
they were literally. She's like, "I asked, and they told me no blood." So
One of my favorite things too is when they debuted these, and it's like, okay, I watched Nene's first, and didn't realize she was the one that I think went last for it.
Oh, yeah,
It's like, oh, it's neat. It's like a half hour long. The other 2 came in at some point, so we got to see all 3 of them together. And then I watched the other 2, Botan and Polka's, and they were like 14 minutes and 44 seconds exact for some reason.
I mean, hey, you got to do what you got to do, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, these aren't like full updates. I think they're just capes, right? They're not like full outfits. Capes and crowns.
I think so.
That looks like a new hairstyle for Polka. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think
could
that's
be.
new hair.
So it's new hair for. Oh, that's right, because Botan got twin tails, and
Yeah.
everyone was just like, "I don't know how I feel about
She
this."
got her
but
hair
I think
done.
I know how I feel about this.
It's just because Nene showed like from her like knees up for the model, and Polka showed more, well less than her, and then Botan just popped onto the screen. It's like, you're getting like my upper torso. That's it. I'm not showing anymore.
That's fine. They all look really good. All of the outfits are really cute. Nene has a crown made out of her mascot, which is the little carrot guys. Polka has a tiara, which is mad cute, yo. And basically, they've all got twin tails.
My
Hella.
my favorite is that Polka looks much more cute and less weird than she normally does.
Yeah, she's just freaking adorable in this getup.
She looks like she bites. Like she looks like she's cute and is like, "Yep, thank you."
I think you're talking about Nene because Nene has the fangs still.
We already knew Nene bites.
That's true.
I also love how Polka has bows in her hair made out of her hair.
Enhance. Wow, you're right. They are. That's fucking sweet. Anyways, yeah, I saw the Botan part of this. I'm a Botan stan, and yeah, but they're all freaking adorable, and I love them all.
You can take the girl out of the circus.
But you can't take Botan out of the tundra. She's a lion. All right. Any other thoughts?
Good job.
Good job. Now we're done to talk about sad news again. We are up and down and all over the place this weekend. Law Plus has announced that she has nodules on her vocal cords and she's taking a rest.
Oh, Chris. Yep.
She won't be streaming for a while. She's been putting in crazy hours streaming on Twitch and stuff like that. So this is really unfortunate news in general. But take all the time you need, Rustwell.
Yeah.
Hope everything works out for you.
Just speaking briefly from experience, since I was once in a district choir and I took singing seriously for a little bit. Nodules means stop talking and singing right now and get that dealt with. Because nodules, if you sing while having nodules, it can be permanent damage to your vocal range.
Yes.
Yep, 100%. I understand the extent of what she needs to do.
I assume that she's going to be on very strict vocal rest for quite some time.
The strictest ever, and she's going to forget what coffee and tea tastes like. It's going to be water.
Yeah. From what I heard, it's not, as long as you get it noticed early enough.
Oh, it's not super serious.
Then
but
it's not actually serious. She just will have to rest until they've gone down.
It just so happens that her extremely unique career makes this a very important thing to deal with. Some people have nodules and never do anything ever with them. But because she's a singer streamer, her vocal box is her life.
Yes, very much so. So, of course, again, all the best. We hope for the best for you. La Plus, by the way, is a HoloLive talent as well. She is with HoloX, their 6th generation in Japan. I'm trying to do better, to be more informative and welcoming to people who might not know what the fuck we're talking about.
Welcome to Super Chats Podcast.
This is Kiara.
We named it Super Chats because that's what VTubers receive to get their donations. It is a feature of YouTube,
Indeed.
the primary place where they stream. Despite that, we still cover Twitch talents.
Sometimes.
We'll rename ourselves to Followers Chat or Streamlabs Chat.
That's a good name. I like that. Certainly won't get sued. All right, let's talk about Advent's new outfits. They got kimonos, and they are really cool. Let's start with you guys' favorites. Shiori. Shibobo, apparently. Yes, her kimono, black and white, as is her hair. It matches quite well with heavy red accents.
Mm-hmm.
Really cool. She has a shawl that's really nice and is held together by her weird little Gloop Man mascot. Her eyes, gorgeous as always. Fantastic. Her makeup, on fleek. The kids still say that.
She's the hot chick at the funeral. Her words.
Yes, that's what. And frankly, she kind of looks like that.
My quick summary is she looks like she hurts people.
She had like chains all over the place.
I wonder why. What could this mean? What could this indicate? Do you guys know what a kiseru is?
No.
Okay. A kiseru is a traditional Japanese tobacco pipe. They are usually...
I've seen those on The Villains.
Yes. They're considered villainous by many. It's sort of an archetypal trope for a... how do I say this? A lady of the evening who would own the... it's like the woman that owns a brothel always smokes a kiseru.
Like a courtesan?
Oh, yeah, like a courtesan.
Japan has a very ingrained culture about this aspect.
Yeah. Or just generally, it's seen as a feminine tobacco imbibing device.
It's the girliest possible way to breathe fire.
Yes. And frankly, like this, she looks like she needs one. Instead, she has a paintbrush.
Yeah, like we could not.
It's very much, it seems like this is kiseru coated.
Someone joined HoloLive who smoked and we guilted her out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, nope, not happening. Sorry.
Good job, though, Rodden. God damn, what a good move that is to quit smoking. That shit's hard. I know from experience that quitting cigarettes fucking sucks. Anyway, it gives her sort of a madame vibe, is the way that I see it. But again, that's my personal impression. Any other things we want to say about Shiori's outfit real quick? It's fucking awesome. And it's
Nothing
beautiful.
I can comfortably share.
What about uncomfortably, Cameron?
I want her to...
There we go. That's what I thought. That's what we all knew. All right, moving on to Koseki Bijou, the Bibu one.
Bijou.
She is the storm that is approaching, and also she's a babu. Because first of all, her kimono is gorgeous and adorable, and it's very frilly, and it's all fringed with frills, and it's really pretty. Mm-hmm. And she has a bonnet and a freaking pacifier now.
My favorite thing.
Pacifier's a choice.
My favorite thing from this stream was when she was going through the preview pictures and the preview like outfits from the community, and one of them had a binky, and she flipped out on it. It's like, I'm not a baby, and then she has her actual like showcase. It's like, I have a binky.
Every time.
You are the
Every
storm.
time. I mean, I guess that's just who she is. I mean, Kiara has one too, so.
I don't get it. I just don't get it.
In rave culture.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah, so there was a bunch of fun little previews. They odd previews, by the way, of like people would draw what they think the outfit's going to look like. Bijou had a Bijou Squidward that was really great.
Oh, I saw Bijou Squidward.
Wonderful meme, good meme.
She showed that like herself, like it's like, all right, it's gonna be my reveal now, and then she just puts that on screen.
So yeah, it was a fun stream. Her kimono is very purple, very flowery. Her bonnet has flowers all around the fringe. The bonnet is removable, but as soon as she takes it off, everyone calls her bald. And says she has a bald patch in the middle of her head because there's a shiny spot.
Oh my god.
Because she's got a hair low. Anyways, it's a fun time. It was a great stream. And of course, she has a bink. Any other thoughts about Koseki Bijou?
I like the colors.
It's a very pretty outfit, frankly.
I appreciate that it's a little more subdued, if that's the right word.
It has a butterfly motif to it, too, that's really pretty.
It's more ghostly almost, which I like. I'm drawn to things that are like that.
All right. Yeah, I like it overall. Now let's talk about Nerissa. Nerissa Ravencroft.
Yeah, hers was really stylish.
She has a black kimono with strong dark blue accents and wings, as she is a burb. I think my favorite thing is she has a little raven crow thing named Shadow. It sits on her shoulder, and he got a top hat.
Aw.
And it's awesome. Yes, but in reality, her kimono is black, has flower accents, of course. There's a lot of like white and gold and a little bit of like a mauve, like a light purple color to it. She has a really cool like ribbon braided through her hair. Or if that's not actually a ribbon, is it? I can't tell.
It's very complicated ribbon. I doubt that's hair dye.
Yeah.
Because you can see parts where it overlaps and overcomes parts of her hair.
It's a really cool look, just in general. I'm a big fan of dark blue accents in general, and I think this just looks fantastic on her.
She looks like she hurts people.
Yeah, she's one of the two dark and edgy members of this generation.
Best way to put it. Shiori, she kills you out of passion. Nerissa premeditates your murder.
Nerissa's like, you have to go. I'm sorry.
Nerissa will marry you first and then kill you for the money.
I don't know. That's half Nerissa, half Shiori right there, sir.
Yeah, then we have Fuamoko that will kill you while laughing, and Bibu that will kill you for the memes.
True. Either way, you're dead. So let's move on to Fuamoko. By the way, Nerissa, I hope you're enjoying your vacation in the Maldives with Kiara. Yay.
What are your intentions with my daughter?
Those two are definitely getting married. But let's talk about Fuamoko, who are sisters, the guard dog sisters of HoloLive Advent. So yes, they went through the previews, did all the normal stuff, and then we got a, believe it or not, a pink Mokoko and a blue Fawawa kimono.
Daring today.
Daring today when we say it. Fawawa, of course, gifted as she is in certain particular areas, she do be showing that side boob.
Breasts.
Yes.
If you like boobs,
She breasted
breasts.
boobily as she walked down the stairs.
They traded Mokoko's belly for it.
Yes. We don't get Mokoko tummy this time. It is a sad day for all.
We practically get nothing.
It's true.
It's true.
Not even a little bit. But
That-
they do have some really cool shoes that look like doggo feet. They're pretty cute.
They can wear those shoes too. A certain convention that happens in the Pittsburgh area around a certain time of year.
Are you referring to Anthrocon, the world's largest furry convention?
I would never dare say it by name, for it invites but a specter. Woo, I hear it now.
Are you a furry and watching Super Chats? Cool.
Yeah, no. Cool, keep watching. Thanks, Duke.
All right. Yeah, just in general, again, they're more like ninja style kimonos.
Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
they're ninja-y.
They're pretty cute. I like them a lot.
I know that Fuwawa's just absolutely tore everyone's attention apart because of hers, though.
The side boob.
Oh yeah,
Everybody was just like, "Oh my god."
It's
Oh, my
not.
dog.
It's not even a tiny little bit subtle. It is all out.
Yeah.
I bet you wish this model was a little to the left or the right.
It doesn't even have to be. You can see them out the side.
There you go. Anyway,
Tame.
they showed off what they got. They sang some song. They sang a song, and it was all a good time. It was a fun little stream.
They could draw on each other's faces.
Yes, that was the group stream that came up next.
Oh.
So after all of that happened, they all got together and they played a little game. They did a trivia game, and every time they lost, so one person of the group of 5 would ask a question, and the other 4 would answer. And if they got it wrong, Shiori would draw on their face with her new paintbrush.
Her Okami brush.
Yes. And so we ended up with Mokoko with an eye patch and a beard. And then you got Fuwawa, who had a what did she have? She had a mustache and she had fake eyes like drawn on her eyelids. Shiori had little circles on her cheeks and like had a tongue sticking out of the corner of her mouth. And then Bibu had like, I swear to God, the Naruto face things, but she had a cat whiskers and a cat nose drawn on. And then she had like super hard shading around her eyes. And what did Nerissa get? Why am I blanking on what Nerissa got? She had I think she got like a scar or something, and damn it, I'm blanking really hard, and I apologize.
I did not get to see this.
Oh man, it was really good.
Please refer to our rival podcast to fill in this gap in information. We sincerely apologize.
Either way, it was a really fun segment. The follow-up group stream was just a lot of fun, frankly. Do we have anything else that we want to talk about when it comes to Hololive Advent's new kimonos?
I know Bibu and I think Nerissa got new start screens with their kimonos too.
Oh, nice.
Because Bibu had like a pixel one, like an animated pixel opening screen.
That's pretty cool.
I know Shiori made a new overlay and stuff herself. Shiori does Photoshop streams.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right. So just in general, cool set of streams, lovely new outfits.
Yeah,
we look forward to more in the future.
We forgot to get New Year's outfits.
Speak for yourself, sucker. I'm just not wearing mine.
This is my New Year's outfit. How dare you?
A shirt you had before New Year's is your New Year's outfit. That'd be the ultimate troll. They're like outfit reveal stream, and then they pull down their default model.
It's me.
That'd be a good April Fool's. That'd be great
be
for
pretty
April
solid.
Fool's. And let people draw on your silhouette, even though it's a fucking outfit they've seen for years. It's like, yeah, we know it's Pekora.
Default Pekora. Oh, man.
Oh, wow. What if the TF2 NG's in there?
I want them to get each other's outfits for April Fools.
That must be so fucking...
That would be great.
There has to be something preventing that, because it feels like it should have happened already.
I guarantee it's probably a very strong no, as like a you can't compromise the brand that way.
I think
there's a reason Nerissa's outfit is black and blue, and like because it is like integral to her character.
Well, I remember... I guess I have like two divots. I remember one, Iris had a clip where she talked very sincerely about how branding works at Hololive. And it's stricter than you're expecting, but reasonable to some degree, because Hololive, they want a brand and they want your character to be branded.
You have to be able to identify every character at a glance.
And number two, this is my thought. When they do that, the 3D live thing and they do the outfit swaparoo, and it's a big special thing. It's like, we hire an artist who's really good at doing those outfit swaps. There are a bunch of 3D guys, and it's much cheaper to outfit swap the 3D models because we can reuse the 3D model. It's easier to put clothes on that. With these live 2D models, what is your intention? How often are you planning on using this? How are you justifying the cost? Can you justify the damage to your brand where it's going to confuse people? How are you justifying this?
I want to show you something really quick. This is something I thought was really interesting. I was scouring the internet for PNGs one day, and I found the VShojo brand overview page on their website. And it actually is literally, it's just, here's how you can use our logos. Here's the colorations that you can use. If you deviate from these, it is not an official VShojo thing, basically. And then they actually have a full brand package that you can download and look at, which includes a brand guidelines PDF that is much longer and more in depth than you would ever imagine. I went through it very quickly, but it's okay. So it's 16 pages, not that bad, but it does go into the key colors, the key logos, literally the brand palette with hex codes and
you want hex
RGB
codes.
values.
You always want that.
Like what you can do, what you can't do, what everyone's key color is, so that you, again, all of these people need to be identifiable at a glance. You need to be able to look and see it's green, it's fruit, you know. And all of these things are super important. They have their patterns that they use for all of their backgrounds and things like that. Like branding is a serious business. There's a lot to it. And if you're going to be working with any company like this that is very dependent on the style that they are presenting, then it's going to come into play. So I can understand why Hololive takes that shit seriously. It's the
100%.
reason that like there's been a couple times at most where talents have been able to change the color of their hair.
Yes.
And that isn't done anymore, period, as far as I understand it. Because you can't do that. You have to be able to like open a stream and that's Iris. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it has to be, she can get new outfits, she can look a little different, but you have to be able to tell it's her, period. So like that shit, I know a lot of companies are almost all companies are very serious about that.
And then you have Face Connect over there with Tenma making a Cole Res outfit for herself.
Tenma, you try and tell Tenma she can't do something, she's just gonna yell at you. That's just how it goes. We got away from it a little bit. Anything else about the outfits?
I could rock it.
Which one? Fuaba?
I could rock it.
I could probably rock Narissa's.
I'll make it happen.
Sweet. Next up, a nice little bit of cool information. Marina hit 3 million subs today.
I saw. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
I thought this happened already.
It's been very recent.
Yeah.
She's
it
now
feels like she's been 10 million.
one of the most popular VTubers. She was already one of the most popular VTubers. She's actually surpassed, I think, Kizuna I in subscribers at this point.
Kizuna was sitting at right around as close to 3 million as you can get.
Where's Marine's anime then?
They're working. Actually, she's been putting out episodes if you've been paying attention to her music videos. Oh, shit.
I'm so sorry, Captain. I'm not feeling very horny right now, Captain. I feel
Too
like
bad.
I'm sad.
Back to the love mines.
What do I mine in those love mines? Is it gems for the box?
It's a giggity. You have to mine pure giggity.
Is that what happened to him? Did he consume God and turn into a mine? Well, I guess it'd be a mountain before a mine.
Moving on. I think we've, believe it or not, lost the track a little bit again. Actually, I take back everything I've said, boys. We're going to actually have a little bit of positive Niji Sanji thing this week as well.
I'll keep our expectations low.
Rosemi Lovelock, who I like and follow, has gotten a new outfit. It's pretty sick. It's very punky. There's a lot of chains with barbs on them because she's a rose themed person.
Rosemi.
She's got a
Mario.
Yeah, Rosemi Mario. She's got a baseball bat with thorns wrapped around it. In
That
case
way it
people
hurts.
like Cameron show up.
What are you implying about me and all my attempted murders?
Just saying. And she's showing off mad tum. She's got mad tum going on right now. She is a Niji Sanji talent. I can't remember her generation, and I apologize for that. And of course, she's got Thorn Halo. She looks cool. She looks great.
A Thalo.
And the forehead.
Yeah.
Showing her forehead.
Massive props to her for showing that.
Were it not for the halo, it'd be safe to land the plane.
What are you trying to say, Cam? What are you trying to say?
Forehead.
Oh.
5 head.
More like a 5. She looks really cool. I like the new outfit. Any other thoughts?
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Fair enough.
It's my style.
I respect it.
I
Well-
could rock it.
A little punky.
Give me a year. I'll wear it.
All right.
You got 3 weeks.
Starving myself. Parentheses, don't. It's not funny.
Have to take care of yourself properly. And sort of in that same vein. More sad news right this second. GX Aura, and we sort of alluded to this a little bit. We sort of brushed against this a little bit. She's taking a break. Basically, it's been a not so great time for her right now. There's been some targeted harassment going her way, and that's it's bullshit, and it sucks, and it's just fucking. I hate people getting brigaded and stuff, and it's stupid. And
What a bummer.
it just sucks because I said it earlier and I'll say it again. Aura's super entertaining. She's got a really fun and great personality, and she's just a great streamer. So whenever people just show up and act like jerks, it's not cool. And that really sucks.
Mm-hmm.
So she's taking a little time, and she's doing whatever she needs to do basically to just get her mind off of things, and then she'll be back to streaming. She said she'll be back before too long. She's still going to do collabs, but she's not going to have her point of view up on the streams. Obviously, we're all Aura fans here, and we wish her the best, and we hope this basically gets better for you really soon.
Yeah. This just sucks.
Yeah, I was very upset about this, just in general as a thing that's happening. It's rough because like you hop into a stream and people are being mean for no reason. And it's like, what is even going on here?
There's like there's nothing. Like the worst part is there's nothing you can do about it. Like if you address it, it only gets worse because you're giving them attention. If you don't address it, they're going to continue to do it because nothing's stopping them.
Yeah, it sucks and it's a difficult situation. So we know you'll be back soon, Aura, and we look forward to it. Take all the time you need. We'll be waiting.
Yep.
So that's all I've got to say about it. Really is instead of focusing on the bad stuff, I guess we need to focus on lifting each other up, getting each other to the places we need to be, and just keep trucking, keep doing good stuff.
Look forward to more of your content and looking forward to your waifu cups.
Yes. I do want that waifu cup. Should be here before too long, actually, I think. Should be shipping out before long. All right. Let's talk about some musical things that have happened in the past little week or two. Past little bit. Yeah?
Yeah.
Try and bring it back up a little bit. Moona from HoloLive Indonesia, generation 1, 2...
I don't remember the numbers.
Shit, I'm failing as a fan.
Where's she from? In Indonesia?
Yes,
Gen
HoloLive
1.
Indonesia.
Pretty sure Gen 1.
Gen 1 it is.
You can quote me on that. Now it's only me who's wrong.
She's putting out her first EP, Orbiture. In fact, it's out now. Has a new original song called Ta Tati, which is Heart Link in some language I don't speak.
Brave.
I would say Indonesian, but as I've come to learn, Indonesian is not really. It's like
not
a misnomer.
real. Yeah, it's a quick way to be like.
Yeah, it's a collection of languages. Either way, it's really cute because this has a music video as well.
Yeah,
Right?
the new song comes with a fully animated, very cute music video.
It is adorable. It's almost like a what's the anime that looks like this?
It looks like a cross between Nichijou and Lucky Star.
Nichijou is the one that I was thinking, but you're right. It does have Lucky Star elements to it too. Either way, really cute. The music video has Risu, Yofi, and Moona, of course, Gen mates all together. And basically, it's just really good stuff. If you like good music, you'll like Moona. So worth checking out.
Yeah, and she does a good mix of like the heavier, like punk rock type music, and then she also does some very light stuff. And that's what this new song is.
Yeah, it's really good stuff. And she also remastered her old songs for the EP, so it's worth checking out either way. Any other thoughts on Moona's first EP, Orbiture?
I was listening to it on the way here.
Oh, nice.
Hell yes. You know it's good stuff. Bay has put out an original music video, Hide and Seek, with Pekora. So this was actually a few weeks ago, and we did miss this. Believe it or not, some things fall between the cracks.
I saw it get announced, then it got delayed, then I lost track of it. Now it's here, 13 days ago.
That is more or less how it goes sometimes.
I imagine Pekora was probably pretty busy too at the time. With it coming out 2 weeks ago, there was a lot of holiday stuff going on.
Oh, yeah. And it's been a crazy couple weeks. Thank you, everybody who's hung out with us. And so it's been a really crazy couple weeks. Good Lord. So, yes, there you go. It's a cute little pop rock song, and you can check it out now.
Yep. And this is a Japanese song, obviously.
Yes.
With Pekora being one of the singers.
I thought it would be in...
Even the English talent sing in Japanese.
That's true, actually.
That was like the biggest downer moment in my early haul. I was like, oh, they're dropping a song. Oh, why is even the original music in Japanese? You don't speak it, Ame.
Oh, man. It's like the first time I listened to Hinotori, and I was like, okay, I get it. Gonna be a lot of Japanese stuff going forward. I guess I better start learning. Speaking of Bay, though, she also has her 10 million yen project. Was it 10 million or 1 million?
Trillion.
I think it was a million. I think it was a million yen that she got to play with because it equaled out to like $10,000. But either way, she won a raffle basically that gave her the right to make a big money project, right?
Yeah.
And she's finally announced what it is. It's a 15-person cover featuring all of HoloLive English. So we got HoloLive Myth, HoloLive Promise, and HoloLive Advent all together on one song. And then she had to unannounce it and say, it's not done yet. I'm sorry. We're going to put it out a little bit later. It's called Mindcraft, though, for the reference.
I wonder what it could be about.
I don't know.
I hope it's just straight up like 2012 era Minecraft parody songs, like swinging our pickaxes side to side. Let's bring it back. Let's normalize Minecraft parodies.
Let's mock them. Let's mock them incessantly. Never normalize them.
Civil War.
Well, I say that like I don't make fun of Roblox shit. Whatever. All right. Moving on from that, HoloLive Advent has covered Megitsune.
It's a Babymetal song.
It's a Babymetal song.
Apparently, it's Carlos's absolute favorite.
It is my favorite Babymetal song.
It's the second Babymetal song I've ever heard.
Tell us a little bit about it then.
It's been around for quite a while. I guess I'm not a big fan of all of Babymetal's music, but this is one of the ones I really liked a lot. It's just heavy rock.
I guess
metal-ish.
I think it gets to officially be metal.
Yeah.
I think that Babymetal had always defined themselves, as far as I followed them, as idol music that's metal themed.
I can see it.
And that is how they presented themselves, what they called themselves for a while. I don't know. They also toured with Metallica, so the fuck do I know?
Some of their like vocal styles is more on the idol side, but with the metal aspects to it. So
I was always a big Gimme Choco guy, but
That's the only Babymetal song I've heard.
that was easily their biggest thing
Yeah.
for a long time.
well, this is my favorite.
Well, that's good.
I'll
Glad that you
listen
got to. Did you like their version of it? Was it a good cover?
Yeah, it was a good cover.
Hell yeah.
At the only thing I was wondering at the end was which one of them was the ones that were doing the screaming parts.
Ooh. So I listened to part of this. I didn't actually get to finish it.
I'll listen to it and I'll give you extreme feedback. I will learn all I can of it. I will learn how to play it, and you will marvel at my talent.
All right, I'm looking forward to it.
I'm suffering from mania. Don't encourage it.
I understand completely. Kanade from HoloLive Regloss.
I could defeat her in a fight.
I don't know that you could. I also don't know that you couldn't. She appears to be a small blonde girl.
Yeah, that one looked good.
So I don't think that you beating her in a fight, one, would be very impressive, nor two, would be very good for anyone involved in any way.
It's one of those lose-lose situations. So how's she doing? What'd she do?
Thankfully, she didn't get beaten up by a random white man. To my knowledge. She covered My Dearest. It's a Supercell song, and it's the first Guilty Crown anime OP. Could you imagine if I was on a podcast and couldn't talk?
All right, Cameron, you remember weeks ago when we were going out to eat and we were talking about like old Vocaloid music, and I told you Supercell made some of my old favorite Vocaloid music.
Oh shit, that's them.
Yes, this is not a Vocaloid song.
But still the boys, still Supercell.
This is like probably tied for my favorite Supercell song.
Oh shit! Then I have to listen to it and learn it and astound you with my knowledge.
Yeah. It is a good song, and her version of it's really good. I like it a lot.
I like the original music video where it looks very Evanescence. There's like an owl and it's shocking and awing the audience.
Point out it's from 10 years ago. So
it is from 10 years ago.
A little bit.
Blue tint gothic dress owl overlaid through video format.
Oh, that's just Shammy. If you got that reference, congratulations. There's something wrong with you too.
I'm in the clear apparently.
Okay, good.
My desire for violence and excelling musically appears to be in the sane spectrum.
I don't think Shammy's videos are acceptable anymore. Maybe I should distance myself. Anyways, back to it. Great cover. Check it out. I love everything that Kanade's done so far. It's fantastic. HoloLive English Myth have an original song out now, available for you to listen to. It's called Reunion.
This was announced during their it was teased accidentally a little too much during their anniversary stream, and then properly announced during their Gangs Back Together Lethal Company stream.
Yes,
I didn't know this came out, so
it came out several hours ago. That's probably why.
I panicked the second I saw it come out. I was like, I need to find a moment to listen to it, and I just didn't.
It was good. I liked it a lot.
That's good.
It's idol music. It's a very much The message is it doesn't matter how far apart we get, we'll always come back together.
Topical.
Yeah, especially right now. It was very cute. It was very heartfelt, very wholesome, and I liked it a lot.
I'm a little concerned how often these talents are thinking those exact thoughts in Myth, because Calli wrote a whole album about that.
You can't always be with the people that matter to you.
I guess, like,
unfortunate truth.
I guess if you're in a branch filled with all these girls and you're like one of them and all of them are DMing you trauma dumping, it's like, I don't know if we're going to stick together, Chief. I mean, I'm going to be real.
There's a reason I didn't apply to be a manager when I had the chance for Phase Connect.
Phase Connect.
I thought about it. I really freaking did.
You don't want to apply and go get yelled at by Tenma?
I should have applied. What was I thinking?
Hey, Nick. Just to double check, what city do you live in? Okay, that's close enough. Pippa's in a rest stop.
I'm on it, boss.
She's puking.
She always is.
How comfortable are you with law enforcement?
That's just the mold. Frankly, I'd be better with law enforcement than her.
Good. It's not going good.
I think, what was it, like, their office is in Toronto or something anyways, so I'd have to,
I think. Well, they said they're a completely remote company anyway, other than their warehouse.
Pippa doesn't drive to work.
Oh, wow.
That tickled me.
All right.
Yeah.
So either way, check out the new song. Phase Euphoria has a new original song called Into Euphoria. Topical as we are talking about Phase Connect. This is the new generation of Phase Connect. Just came out a couple weeks ago. It's a nice electronic music video. It's got a very anime OP feel to it, apparently.
It's an anime OP.
Yeah.
That's all I really have to say about it.
Gotcha. It's Hinotori, but for them. Yeah, so Phase Euphoria, a lot more focus on being singers, being idols, that kind of stuff. So makes a lot
We
of
are
sense.
the normal ones.
Let's not fucking push that. That is the wrong message.
I know Hina was like the calm, soft-spoken one, and she's been doing some kind of weird stuff too.
It's Phase Connect. I don't expect normalcy. I'll be honest. Never have, never will.
So
That's
good
the
news.
secret cap.
We got the paperwork back. It says here mentally you're clear. Yay. So unfortunately we cannot hire you. We were hoping for something.
Turns out you were wandering past the asylum. You weren't actually in it. So we can't hire you.
Sorry, that was our bad.
We've learned a lot from this experience, though. All right. Moving on from that, Maori Celesta is now sponsored by Nikkei, the butt jiggle gun game.
That's right.
Have you played Nikkei, the goddess of victory?
No.
I'm going to be frank with you. They're the worst ads I've ever seen.
The only thing I know about this game is one of my coworkers showed me a clip of this game and asked me if I played it. And I was like, no.
Well,
Don't get me wrong, I play Azurlane. I am garbage, and I admit it.
I was about to say, with all due respect, they were on to something.
Like, that's probably why they showed me this. And I did think about it, but
Carefully aiming my rifle while carefully posing so none of my ass is covered. Shoot rifle, my ass jiggles hard enough to create gale force winds, destroying enemy combatants behind me.
that's what this game is about, butts and boobs. So yes, Miori did a music medley for it, and I think it was like 6 or 7 songs in the medley, something like that.
Yeah, looks about.
As
The
usual.
songs are really good.
Yeah, as usual for like all these new age mobile games, they're like, the music is just absolutely ridiculous in them. Just they have such high class music for these games.
I mean, doesn't fucking Genshin Impact have the BBC orchestra? Like a fucking. I'm gonna Google it. I'm saying bullshit.
That's a good question, actually, though. But yeah, the music video is really cool. A tasteful amount of boob, frankly.
You should have seen her stream.
Oh,
intro
sorry. It's the
pic.
Tokyo Philharmonic.
Oh, okay. You utter fool.
Oh, wait. In Azuma's OST. So the original session could have been the British one.
Your face when you find out it's the Pittsburgh Symphony Orchestra.
Those guys fucking kick ass. They did a good job at Distant Worlds.
They're phenomenal. I haven't spent a long time since I've been to the orchestra. Don't get me wrong. But when I did see them last, they were phenomenal. This has been your orchestral update.
If I have my way, it'll be longer next time.
That's what she said. Hey! Do we have any other closing thoughts on Miori or anything else related to music and VTubers?
No.
Oh, one thing we forgot to skip over, the the Antarctica video.
Yes, that Pomu put out.
Yeah, that was arranged by Myori.
Oh.
Miori's out here kicking ass and being just a generally like fantastic VTuber. What are you gonna do? Also, it's a day that ends in Y. So there you go. Moving on from the music update section, which is apparently a thing now.
Sensibly.
We're going to go to our favorite stream moments of the week.
Favorite stream moments.
Thank you, Xbox.
Can we just change the name of the segment to Epic Gamer moments? You know, great stuff.
No.
Okay.
What is wrong with you?
I've been over this. I'm having a moment. I'm going through something right now.
Good. I hope you enjoy it.
And that thing is the HoloLive Mario Kart tournament.
Yes, the big annual event. We had a ton of different folks from all different branches attending, playing, and racing. The biggest moments were the fact that Ao is the best gamer you'll ever see. Ao from HoloLive Regloss.
Are you sure Fuumoko isn't better?
Fuumoko's up there. Fuumoko's up there. Yeah, they were constantly in last. Ao is the only person to have ever done worse than Choco. There's always a thing about the Zako Cup and the Soyo Cup, the actual cup, and then the losers bracket, basically. Choco lost absolutely and totally every race, basically, for the past 4 years and decided she wasn't playing this year.
God, that's so fucking base, though. Like, just be like, I don't have fun doing this. I'm out.
And then, like, Ao came in and was like, somehow got a lower score than Choco ever got at any point ever. Ao is based. Ao is just fucking what a gamer.
Did she have fun?
I don't know.
There are two hilarious clips I saw from her side of things. Was number one, I have never seen anybody use a bullet bill before and not actually move with it.
She got stuck on terrain with a bullet bill and moved it didn't move more than a foot. Like, it was astounding.
And number two, watching her play and seeing somebody pass her and she goes, "But I was already in last."
Yes, she got lapped, bro. Ao is a professional gamer. Big gamer moments. Big gamer energy.
One of my other favorite things, too, was from Fuumoko's side. This might not have been from the actual tournament. This might have been from practice streams. I don't know. But they were both playing, and you see the race starts. Couldn't be any more perfect. Playing like the same character, same cards, color-coded for them. They both take off, and they start going. They both are doing exactly the same things at the exact same time. They're twins. They just do it all the time, not always on purpose. And the most hilarious thing was, like, a few feet from the entrance. It's like one of the very first, like, obstacles or turns or whatever. And they both, like, go off a ramp. And one of them goes off the left, one of them goes off the right, and they both fall into the water at the same exact time on opposite sides of the road.
It's actually amazing because they finished a race at the same time, too. Like, twinning in real life, but for real, honestly. There was a scene where they were just going through everybody and talking about them, and they were, like, switching between the different feeds on the main channel with 175,000 live viewers, I want to point out. And they just get to Bijou, and she's got a binky in her mouth, and she's jumping around the screen while playing Gyat for Narizzler on repeat and just, like, singing along to it, like, bouncing around the screen. And everyone's just like, Towa is the one hosting, and she's like, what is this? He has no idea what's happening. Small Ina is on her screen spinning in circles as fast as she can, and is just like, I can't compete with Bijou. I can't do it. I'm just gonna be quiet. I'm just gonna sit here quietly now. Fucking heartbreaking. These are just, like, fun highlight moments. If you look up any of the clips, these are the ones you're gonna find. Basically, Suisei has won many times. She came in first and second because she tied with Towa.
Yeah.
And then third place was taken by Hajime from HoloLive Regloss again. So basically everyone from Regloss did absolutely horrible except for Hajime, and she came in third overall.
They're not gamers. They're women.
Apparently Hajime is because she fucking dominated.
She didn't apply for that branch.
Couldn't understand a word she said.
Apparently Bijou was doing, like, exceptionally good too. And then like there were 2 races where she came in like 10th place.
Yeah,
and
she just got wrecked at random times.
Yeah.
But she overall was doing very well. So yeah, I think Towa was the winner last time, and so she tied for first again this time. Something like that happened. And then Suisei is a gamer, as we all know, because she's fantastic at Tetris and Mario Kart. That's what she does. Mm-hmm. So there you go. That was the big Mario Kart tournament. They do a big one every year, like we said, and there's a lot of highlights and clips out there that are worth watching. You should check them out. Any other thoughts on these?
Nope. I'll have to check out some more. Maybe actually watch one of the full streams.
There you go.
Al did really bad.
I did very badly. I was not a gamer.
I just want to point out that the start of this clip done by Mr. VTuber on YouTube. Thank you very much for compiling all this. She says, and I quote, "I am going to shine."
She had sparkles like taped to her face, like her model the entire time.
So confident.
She shined, just not in the way anyone expected.
Also, thanks, brother. If you did all these translations too, you're a hero.
True. The Clippers are the heroes, frankly. All right. Moving on from that, we had a full Myth Lethal Company collaboration stream. This was one of the biggest events of the week for us, I
So
believe.
I watched the whole thing, but I'm going to give what is known as full disclosure. I was blasted out of my gourd on Mike's Hards. So I don't remember much of it. I just know the second it was done, I watched Spy Kids 3D almost immediately. It was a really good stream.
Don't look at him, Kiara. He's not worthy of
I
your
don't
gaze.
deserve any of them.
My children, you've returned. I'm now happy. So yes, this was a fantastic. Give me the other 2. This has been a fantastic little reunion of everybody. There we go. I am now the collaborative event. You can call me Mr. Collab. For the audio listeners, I'm covered in plushies.
Covered in beaches.
Forgot to turn my swag off when I went to bed. Woke up covered in bitches.
Mr. Rizzler here.
I can't. I'm trying so hard to talk about this collab.
It was really good, though.
It was really good. It was great to hear and see Gura. She was sharing a screen with Ame part of the time. They were not playing with mods. They were not approved, so they had a maximum of 4 people, so one person would sit out, and they would just chat in Discord, basically.
Which
during
I
these
ended up
events.
fucking loving. Because when you pop in, Ame's the first one sitting out. So she's just haunting, like, Calli the whole time. You go like, how's it going, Calli? It's like, oh, it's good, Ame. Thanks for checking in on me.
Just make sure everybody's okay, having a good time, you know.
Yeah. The funny thing is, I think they got permissions for mods like 2 days after they did this.
They
They
did.
officially have
So
approval
now
for
they
that
can
mod.
do it. They can do big, what is it, big lobby mod? Is that what it's called?
It's
Yeah.
like Leafaler Company. I don't know, something like that.
Because
Yeah.
I didn't get the chance to watch it, but Phase Connect did like a 12-man like Lethal Company lobby.
Yeah, they had a giant one because they got their chibi models, and they're all adorable, and they all got to play Lethal Company together. So yeah, this was a fun game either way. They did the reunion re-announcement thing at the end, which was really good. So yeah, any particular moments you guys want to pick out that you thought were really cool? Because in general, like it's Lethal Company from start to finish. It's a mad, insane, wonderful time.
Gosh, I feel like the only moment I can even attempt to highlight is just I watched Calli's perspective.
Mm-hmm.
I also love when Calli's under what I refer to as distress because hearing her yell out the names of her friends as she is sure they are dying is special to me.
It's true. It is a wonderful moment of just pure panic and dread.
My highlight is Calli.
Oh, you mean Calli that got in the ship and left, and Gura was still there alive and
Yeah.
not left for dead.
Yeah, I was there. I remember that.
I think one of my favorite points was Kiara accidentally killed one of them once.
Oh yeah.
And she felt so bad about it. She went out, she found like the honeycomb with the thunder bees, and like it just died from the bees. She felt so bad.
Poor Kiara. She just ended it all, man. My favorite was Gura and the stupid fucking whoopee cushions.
Oh my god!
And they're just-
Oh my god!
Running from whoopee cushion to whoopee cushion, just constantly. Kiara's just like, please stop. Like,
I started collecting them because I found more than one.
Oh yeah, and they were just like go between them. It was so fucking funny. Kiara like hid them all inside the container at one point to get them off the floor because she kept stepping on it and getting mad.
Listen, fellas. You're probably starting to get Lethal Company fatigue. It has become the streamer game, but for good reason. Listen, this is one of the special ones. Find some time and watch it.
I just realized Kiara and Ame are kissing.
You hussy!
They're married. It's fine.
Since when?
It's been a long time. You need to accept it.
Those
Cameron, it's
two?
time to wake up.
Those two specifically?
Yeah, they got married forever ago. Google it, nerd.
Go to google.com and learn more.
You're gonna find a lot of artwork. Trust me.
We don't
I
discuss
think Kiara said that. Okay, so did you hear about the whole Kiara Gasegu thing?
No.
There's a Korean streamer who was up for Chatter of the Year at the VTuber Awards. Her name is Gasegu, I believe is how you pronounce it.
Mm-hmm.
Might be wrong. I'm just a white guy. I don't really know. But either way, there is now more Kiara x Gasegu like art than there is Kiara x Ame. And Kiara pointed this out on Twitter as she like kept posting all of the cross art of her and Gasegu. Which is great because Kiara also talked about her on stream and then she found out about it and then was like, oh my God. And she watched the clip on stream and just like mouth open, eyes agape, like she just like barely comprehended what was happening. So yeah, that's been a thing that's happening too. Kiara's having an interesting time. Now she's in the Maldives with Narissa having fun. And I'm not jealous at all.
You're jealous.
I wish I was in the Maldives.
But with who? You can only bring one.
I don't care.
Okay.
By myself. I don't.
I'm old. I'm tired. I don't give a fuck.
I just want to be on the beach.
Turn the Riz off because I just need some alone time.
It's true. Can't help it. All right. Any other thoughts about the collab that they had? Gura was great to see, frankly.
It was very nice.
I think
to see her.
that's the one thing that I will say right now is that seeing, hearing, getting to be entertained by Gura was fantastic. She said that she apologized for sort of disappearing, and she said that she's hopeful that she's got a lot of stuff sorted, and she's still getting stuff sorted.
God.
But she's
Yeah.
hopeful that this will be a good, happy, fun, strong year for Myth.
Yeah, the takeaway, because they did like a little at the end where they announced a couple of things like merch and stuff and wished people a happy new year. And just they all gave their individual thoughts on the new year. And Gura specifically is like thanked all of Myth. It's like, thank you for still inviting me to these things.
That was a fucking bullet of like, oh, these girls
Yeah.
are so fucking nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she thanked everybody for still being around, both fans and Myth, and she said she sounded hopeful that things might be better this year for her.
I really hope so.
And I think we all really good Shork. We
Yeah.
want to see more of Shork, and whenever Shark is ready for that to happen, we're all excited.
Yeah, because she still didn't stream her point of view for this, so
I totally get that. Like,
Yeah.
Why would you? Your chat's not going to be good.
I think somebody pointed out that whenever she was playing, it was on Ame's stream.
Yeah.
So that is a thing that's like she sort of did, but not really. So either way, like I said, the important thing is hopefully more Shark this year. That's the ideal.
yep.
Okay. Have I committed to the bit enough?
Yeah, it was a good bit. I liked it a lot.
All right, I'm gonna turn my swag off.
Okay, let's get the swag off him.
I kind of like this one. I'm gonna leave these ones here.
Bitches.
Here you go. These are yours. Behind the scenes moment. We have to reset the camera anyways.
You're now aware there's a camera. Respectfully. Respectfully, son.
Good Shark. Happy to see Shark again.
And just like in the stream, we are reuniting Myth.
I'm holding Kiara the rest of the...
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
So briefly, I think this is a good moment for me to insert this before we get to the next big thing in this. I promise you very short. Calli and Shiori did a stream where they talk about childhood movies, which is mostly Calli because Shiori didn't see a whole ton. All I want to mention is they talk about Shrek. Shiori refers to Dragon's love tunnel
What?
because Donkey
Coco's gone, man.
Donkey impregnates at some point point, the dragon,
Oh.
Shiori wants to dodge the word he went in her vagina.
Vagina, yeah.
So she says love tunnel. Calli is immediately upset and does not think that's enough to dodge. And that is the word Shiori sticks with. It's very upsetting. The other thing I want to mention is Shiori unhingedness again. I don't know how she keeps surprising me. Calli's talking about, and Shiori's like, oh yeah, I remember that movie that had Gingerbread Man. And Calli's like, yeah, I like Gingerbread Man. And Shiori goes, I date him.
Shiori, no hesitation in her mind, heart, or
And
voice,
Calli
simply says, would.
Yeah, pretty much. And Calli goes, what do you mean? And she goes, I don't know, seems cute. And Calli's like, makes sense. Shiori goes, I'd eat the arm. I hope it grows back. That's all I need to mention. That's all the further I got on that stream.
Quick, name the 3 main characters of Homeward Bound.
I haven't seen Homeward Bound.
What? That was like my favorite movie as a kid.
I watched those movies a million times.
You ever see
What
the
were the
Iron...
dogs and the cat named?
It's been too long. I don't remember.
Shadow, Chance, and Sassy.
What's the name of the kid from Iron Giant?
You stay.
That's not his fucking name.
Oh,
It's Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel.
No, what's the name of the kid?
Jonathan?
Hogarth.
Hobart.
Hogarth, yeah, Hogarth Hughes.
Hogarth. That's his name.
That movie holds up so fucking hard. I need to watch it again so I can fucking sob.
Yeah.
Speaking of sobbing.
I'm also sad when bad things happen to Vin Diesel.
It seems to be a theme.
Oh, wait a minute. I can't. That's now really awkward that I said that because he's actually in the news for being a bad person now.
Yep.
I didn't make that connection. I apologize.
He wasn't a bad person
That was not the joke. All right.
We do not defend Vin Diesel on this stream.
Again, allegations being what they are, let's just steer clear at this point. It's not like we're talking about something topical and joyful like Dragon's Love Tunnel. Instead, we're talking about Ame's birthday.
Why didn't you start with the birthday? Okay.
It's Ame.
She's rotating like a skrunkly does.
Yes, just like a strungus. It was Ame's birthday in the past week, and she did a birthday stream. What happened on her birthday stream, you might ask? Well, she was a cowboy.
Obviously. How did you not see this coming?
It's her turn this year is Ame's turn to be the cowboy. Calli had her time. So yes, she was a cowboy Ame, and she was at the Crispy Gator Saloon. You might know that she is frequently supported by the investigators.
The investigators.
Yes, their cute little vests.
I wish I knew the exact moment investigators happened. All I know is Ame played Gator Game, and that game's fucking great. And it has to be what influenced it.
That I don't know. I can't say for sure. But if you know, let us know down below, and we'll actually respond to it.
I'm a fake teammate. I'm sorry. I'm not even an investigator.
Anyway, there was a lot of fun stuff that happened during the stream. Do you guys have any particularly...
The reveal. The reveal.
The reveal of what?
Ame reveals she has a gun. You're like, okay, unhinged, but sure. Then she shoots it, and one of the cans in the model gets shot and moves, and you hear a can in real life. That moment to me is everything. Ame, even when she takes a break, she comes back and it's like, new tech unlocked. We are shooting now.
She's like, believe it or not, I have an actual video, or an actual BB gun for real right now.
Yeah. And she had motion trackers like on the cans that she was shooting, but she kept accidentally shooting the trackers.
Put them in the can.
Oh no, if only those were expensive. Perhaps $150 to $250 each.
Oh, God.
Amazing. That's really funny though. Like, I just love that she like went that far and actually did. And this is the thing. This is why Ame gets burnout, is because she tries so fucking hard and has so many great goddamned ideas. Like, it's just whenever she does anything like this, you know it's going to be fantastic.
And to specify, it's a BB gun.
Yeah,
She's not
yeah.
shooting a real gun. God, that'd be funny.
No, it was,
Didn't she do like a pellet gun with somebody in the past or something?
yeah,
I'm pretty sure. I don't remember.
But this
really.
was definitely a BB
it was
gun.
with Kiara.
Yeah, that's what it was. And so, but this was definitely a BB gun. You could hear the BBs.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah, but one of the most hilarious parts was when they were doing like the the call-ins, and Calli came in and challenged her to a duel.
Yeah.
And so Ame's just like, okay, and she pulls out her gun.
Oh no.
They have to have a cowboy collab stream now.
I like how Gura asked, "How do you harvest the Gatorade?" Because originally when she got there, Ame was like, "What do you want?" And Gura's like, "What do you got?" And she's just like, "Gator milk." And then Gura's just like, "Wouldn't it be like Gatorade?" And then Ame's like, "Yeah, that's what I said."
I think it was Crony actually.
Oh, it was Crony did that.
Did that, and then she started calling it Gatorade from then on instead of Gator milk.
Yeah, because originally it was Gator milk, and then somebody suggested Gatorade, and then it got switched. But either way, it was pretty funny.
Crony continues to be unfucking hinged.
She's having some times, man.
Crony's like consistently the weirdest moments.
Everybody looks at Crony. I wish she was happy. That's what everyone wants for Crony. Oh my god. So yeah, it was just it was a good time at the old saloon with Amelia Watson.
Oh yeah, shrimp.
Crony also harassed her about the watch too. She's like, "When am I gonna get that watch back, Ame? Because I'm coming for it."
Gura wanted a tour of the Gatorade factory.
Oh, that's right.
Isn't it like Clickhole that had an article? And there was a video where they're like, "I wish they would stop hurting the football players to harvest the Gatorade."
It seems cruel to me. I just don't understand.
I like the painful milk known as Gatorade. It hurts when I drink it. That's a little look into my world.
There you go.
Bee-Boo the kid. I gotta finish this stream. I gotta finish this one.
Yep, she was all in for that.
I need to see this part too.
Wes Johnson's the cameo. I met Wes Johnson.
Nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, last MagFest.
Oh, cool.
He gave me whiskey.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy the whiskey?
Yeah.
I'm glad. That's fantastic.
But yeah, that was the cameo for Ame for the stream.
That's so cool. Because she fucking played through all of Oblivion.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, God, her Oblivion streams were so good.
They were phenomenal. So there you go. Ame said streams will be sporadic for a while, but she's starting Fallout soon. And of
Fuck
course,
yes.
believe it or not, merchandise.
Let's go.
So we've got a few different
acrylic
items.
Acrylic stand.
Rubber mat.
I'll settle.
The one thing that I really like
The art's
from
really
this
good.
is, yeah, it is fantastic. But the thing that I like is the milk carton water bottle. It's really cool. It's shaped like a milk carton, but it's just like a standard water bottle, basically, that you can use for whatever.
Yeah.
It's clear plastic, really cute. Got some really fun little small Ame designs on it and stuff.
I'm
Cameron's
okay.
fighting everything.
No. Oh, it's a poncho.
I knew I should have fucking bought it. I knew I should have just fucking bought it for him. I want to point out that I pinged Cameron 10 minutes before this went live as merchandise.
I was somewhere else.
Yes. I believe he was drunk.
Was this Friday?
No, I don't know.
Then I wasn't drunk.
No, I don't know. I don't know where you would have been or what
I
you
can
were doing.
I can officially look it up for all those curious. Let's say
He was busy dancing. Like no one was watching.
I'm gonna look up Amelia's birthday.
It was on Saturday, I believe.
Saturday. Oh fuck! Was I doing nothing?
You son of a bitch.
Something happened. And then whatever. It doesn't matter. It's so deeply uncharacteristic of me.
But either way, the point is the merchandise is still there. You can still get it. All right. Anything else about Amelia's birthday?
Nope.
Good time. Great 3D stream. Fantastic.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. This was my stream of the week. My favorite moment. The Aura and Kiara British collaboration.
This was so good.
This was fantastic. So what happened here, I caught probably 4/5 of this stream. I missed a chunk in the middle because reasons that will not be elucidated upon. I had to go do stuff. But either way, Aura and Kiara got together. This was a fantastic moment to see. Aura's a big Kiara fan, so this makes sense. This adds up. This is all really great to see. Good job, Kiara. This was fantastic for me. I'm a big fan of both of these. So I watched it live as best I could. Yeah, there was a great sort of thing where it's Kiara. They fucking tangented for the first like hour of it. And they were like,
Yeah.
right, we're here to do like British stuff. That's right. Then they started doing like word comparisons between American English and British English. Aura showed Kiara some classic British dining excellence. Kiara got to see Stargazy Pie.
Oh, she was not happy with that.
I know, it was fantastic. Would you eat a Stargazy Pie?
I would try it.
I would try it. If you're not familiar with a Stargazy Pie, I suggest you look it up. It's a very fascinating British food.
I don't like the British food you showed me.
I believe I showed him Stargazy Pie.
Oh, really? Was that gray eel thing?
There was the one with all the fish. It was a pie with fish.
I'm slowly remembering it and slowly coming to.
It's a fish pie. No, I think I showed you jellied eels was the other thing.
Wasn't.
That's Stargazy.
Oh my fuck! It looks like a meme. It looks like a shit post.
That's why Aura really loves to show it to people.
Yeah, this looks like one of those memes where it's on YouTube and it has boss music playing in the background.
Yeah, they also did the normal thing of like, this is an eggplant in American English. What is this in British English? It's an aubergine.
Aubergine's such a cooler name.
I understand. Lots of fun things like that. Kiara made Aura say, "Ada ada," because Aura has the voice for it. Frankly, she's got that deep voice.
Oh yeah, that was a very interesting time.
I would say it if she wanted me to.
Era.
I said if she.
Oh, I just got the request. She asked for it.
Another time.
Do it, Cameron. You coward.
Massive coward.
Yeah, they talked about a bunch of different stuff. They talked about British icons such as Peppa Pig and Bob the Builder, who Kiara was a big fan of. And then she sang the Bob the Builder song in German, which was phenomenal. Kiara also said, he looks like Tim Allen, and also he can hammer me.
Kiara was unhinged this whole stream.
It was really good.
She was saying all kinds of things and catching Aura completely off guard.
It was so good. So yeah, and also Kiara got introduced to the British icon, Mr. Blobby.
Oh, no, not Mr. Blobby.
Do you know about Mr. Blobby?
I believe you've showed me some of him.
Yeah, Mr.
Quite discerning.
He goes blobby, blobby, blobby.
Oh, lives up to the moniker.
He's something else. Yes. If you don't know Mr. Blobby, I suggest you go look it up. You'll love it.
Do it in a dark room with no one nearby.
This was basically just a really fun stream. It was great to see these two interact, and just I had a great time watching it. So, any
This
other
stream
thoughts?
was
ideas?
custom built for Nick.
It was.
Just the stream alone fills out the bingo card.
This was my week. This was my favorite stream of the week. I really did love this a lot. Any further thoughts? Things I missed? Things you liked? Ideas? Concepts? Conundrums?
You what?
Kiara is very unimpressed with British food.
Oh, I'm shocked.
And so is Aura, apparently. So.
Some people can't appreciate brown food.
It's healthy for you, ain't it?
It's you right, mate.
Oh, right.
Aura said,
Tuesday, ain't it?
Let's get back to our guard patrol.
Bruv.
Be a real shame if we were to see that thief from the game Thief 1 and 2.
Oh, it's you right. Look, it's the hero of Kavach.
My God, the hero of the Kavach!
I think we've gotten off course again, gentlemen. Yeah. Sorry, Carlos. Any other thoughts?
Oh my God.
Aura says she goes to London to get Japanese food.
Yes, she does.
Based.
She's like, can't get it where I'm at. Got to go to London.
Not relatable content.
We got to travel for the good stuff around here too. So, all right. But yeah, this was a fantastic stream. Really fun. Loved every moment of it.
Maybe the British are people.
All right. What the fuck did Coni do this week? Coni Confetti of Idol Corp had a milking stream. She played the Barnyard game.
Yeah.
Oh no! The Barnyard GameCube game?
Yes.
Otis?
I love how Cameron fucking zeroed in immediately and was like, oh no!
I fucking hated that show and I saw every single episode. Can I ask a favor? I need to cash in a Ramble coin later, but continue. It's about back at the Barnyard.
She just had this listed as milking stream. This was my favorite thing about this is the fact that she put out her schedule and was like, milking stream on this day. What was it? American Spaghetti was the other stream that she was doing.
Yeah.
And then she did them on the wrong days.
Fucking clown.
She flopped the days and then was just like, She showed up and everyone was just like, I guess we're doing American Spaghetti stream today. Which was her just playing a hunting simulator.
This is also the same week where she did the mommy ASMR or the mommy role play stream,
which was fantastic because it was her with a cigarette and a bottle of Fireball, heavily pregnant. Like I tuned into this and she was just like interacting with chat because it's a role play stream, and everyone's just like. Meanwhile, like in the background, she's playing. It was literally like a gun skin unboxing game, and she's just like, "You guys want to play a game? Go play on the TV. You wouldn't like this game." Just being super dismissive the entire time.
It's like, Mom's busy. If somebody knocks at the door, answer it for me, please.
Yeah, just like
Too real. My mom was really
sound
good.
of sirens playing in the background. Like shit was like, oh my god.
And this really freaked me out because she was stupidly good at this.
Oh
Because
man,
her voice, she was like talking in like a normal adult woman voice this whole time too. Like she was all in on this role play. And at
So
some point, I
ridiculous.
started hearing dogs barking in my headset, and I'm like, what is that? Is somebody listening to like a video of dogs barking in the other room? And I kept taking my headset off and like not hearing it. And it's like, is that coming through my headset? And eventually, after like a few minutes of this going on, and she's just like, oh yeah, I like to adopt pit bulls. I have.
Oh no! No! Oh god damn it!
They're such sweet animals.
Oh no! Oh no! Bumper sticker on the back of the car. I love my pit bulls. My least favorite sticker of all fucking time. The fucking paw, or like a picture of like a woman hugging a dog, and below it the text, "Who saved who?"
oh my god.
Oh,
This critically damages the
I hated it. I was
that picture of the sad crab about to get its head cut off and it says this kills the crab.
I saw it in real life. I slowly pressed the brakes and sighed out loud.
Oh,
I had to pause. I have to pause Treasure Box just to take it in.
that's called a callback. To 7 episodes ago?
A running gag, even.
3 times is a running gag.
Thank you, Carlos. I don't want to watch this. Thank you for sharing.
I watched like 10 or 15 minutes of it and laughed pretty hard.
I watched like half of both of these streams, the milk one and this one. It's like, you're really feeling unhinged this week, aren't you? I legitimately could not tell what in the roleplay stream what was serious and what was not.
Some people, it's a new year. I think I'll go to the gym. Other people, it's a new year. I think I'll try a diet. Some people, I think it's a new year. Schizophrenia.
Send her $100. Hello, my name is Sigmund Freud. I'd like to speak with you.
Either way, these were some quality streams and very insane. Thank you very much, Coni, for whatever the fuck this was. I look forward to more. I think. Let's move on to Airi from Phase Connect and how she has played Adventure Quest. Is this like Chex Quest?
Oh no. You just started a fucking war, honey. Adventure Quest is the premier unbalanced Flash RPG. This RPG is, if you were in fucking elementary school like I was in the 5th grade, getting through your special test, watching Bobobo late at night, looking forward to the next Naruto episode, it was Adventure Quest or RuneScape in the geniuses who knew how to get it on the computers. Adventure Quest was awesome. It's the first time I tricked my mom into paying money for bullshit.
I'm glad that you know what this is.
I'll have you know the $5 membership was worth it.
Oh, was it? How often did you use the custom armor that got outclassed? How often did you recolor it?
No, I used the special weapon you had to build.
Oh, the special weapon that doesn't deal the right type of damage for most of the enemies.
No, you had to attack with it 9 times.
You
to
shut the fuck up.
to get the dragon.
Oh, I can tell this is the most unhinged I can make Carlos. This is amazing. We'll start a side cast about Adventure.
I'm just gonna excuse myself from the podcast for.
Did you play MechQuest or did you stop following after Adventure?
I only played Adventure.
MechQuest was horrible. As in,
heard.
like, I couldn't win the first fight, and I spent all my money on, like, Toblerones, so I couldn't buy a better mech. So, this stream, it's very important. I got very impassioned about this. The overlay and everything for this was fucking nostalgic as shit.
I do love the overlay.
I miss that so much. I don't know why.
It looks like 2007 YouTube.
It brings me back to the era where Ashens made a video on the widescreen coming in. Oh, no, it's too wide. Fucking love Ashens. Shout out Ashens.
Ashens is phenomenal even today.
How's he still going and still good?
Yeah.
He made a movie or 3.
For reference, she put the game, she screenshotted the game and put it inside a like 2007 YouTube overlay.
Yeah, her stream overlay brings you back to the era where websites would just give you viruses like a handshake.
This was a fucking moment, dude. Just like the old sidebar full of videos and shit. Like, oh my god.
I can hear Little Dark Age slow down right now.
You click on a link, it's part 2 of 3 of Naruto episode 15.
I have never felt more fucking seen.
That's exactly what it was. Oh, sweet, the new episode's out.
See, apparently,
Sit there. With your fucking 4.3 monitor plugged into your Dell Optiplex.
All alone, my little dark age.
apparently this overlay she used, she had it from like a previous time that she had used it before, I guess. Because when she first brought it in, she was like overlaying everything, and the text when she brought it in said Naruto dating sim part 2 of 3.
Amazing.
She had to remake the text for the video over it.
Oh, I need to watch this. All right, so if you would like the unhinged ramblings of Airi over a 2007 YouTube, I don't know if she's unhinged, I guess, but it's Airi, so sure.
It's Phase Connect. Yeah.
There you go. So there you go. That's all the stream highlights of the week. Do you guys have any closing thoughts about the Adventure Quest 2007 gameplay?
One of the worst days of my life was when my login stopped working. I was 20.
Oh, okay.
I'm curious if I can still find it someday, because it might. I don't know. It's probably gone.
The game had such fucking clashing art styles. We could ramble about all day. That's the last thing I want to highlight.
One of my favorite things about that too is she was going through like the stuff on it, and she clicked on the events tab, and it's like they're still making new events for this game. They're like putting 2024 New Year's posts and events.
It's like going back to Gaia Online. Oh, my God MMORPG house is still there.
I mean, fuck, think about it, like how many like MMOs are still around. I played RuneScape today.
We all have our problems.
I finally had to quit MapleStory
I'm so sorry.
permanently. I will not go back. I won't.
Well,
It
even
had to
if
be
a
done.
VTuber tells you to.
I've been tempted. You don't know how close I was to re-downloading it when Momo was playing it.
Bro, HoloLive is doing a crossover event with World of Warships, and I'm like, yar.
I was wondering why World of Warships was suddenly like top downloaded on Steam out of nowhere.
Bro, I'm sitting there in World of Tanks like, I can't do both. I won't do both.
There's only one world at a time. That's the rule.
Oh my. All right, so hey, we're Super Chats. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed. We hope you're having fun with us. It's been a heck of a few weeks, but we're still out here talking about VTubers. We're still trucking along, still having a good time. Thank you to Gaming Dreamer for your sus call out again last episode.
I appreciate the consistency.
Always a fun time. So yeah, we hope to see you folks around. If you have other VTuber fan friends that you want to tell about us, we would appreciate it. Likes, subscribes, all that good stuff is always appreciated as well. We hope to see more folks coming and hanging out and chilling with us in the new year. And yeah, help if you have a good place for us to advertise, I guess. Let us know.
Like a billboard.
Yeah, get us a billboard. Or if you just want to drop a comment down below and let us know what you're thinking, what the big news for you this week was, what your favorite streams of the week were, and where we can consume more VTuber content. Just let us know.
Feel free. Sometimes the algorithm likes us for literally no reason.
It's true. So that is. Do you guys have anything to pimp on the podcast? I guess.
One shout out I want to make for something that did not make it in this week because there was just no time. Was there was a gigantic group charity Tetris tournament that a whole bunch of people did. I know Idle Corp at the very least, and Idle Corp and a bunch of indies were a part of it at least. I didn't get to watch any of it, but good stuff.
All right, that's pretty cool. I posted a video on my personal channel. It is just called, the personal channel is Common with a K, Kommon. And it was just the games that I played last year. I talk about all the games I played last year that I could think of. It's like a 35-minute video. You don't have to watch all of it, but if you want to check it out, it's pretty cool. It has a good like ratio right now. I like the like ratio.
Solid like ratio.
And I've got another video hopefully going up in the next 24 hours or so. All right. Cameron.
No.
Okay.
I am a dredge.
Listen for Cameron's new album coming soon.
Yep. It's going to be called Popcorn Kaleidoscope.
I like that title. It's a good title.
It's actually a really good title. I regret saying it in jest.
Listen for Popcorn Kaleidoscope coming soon. Also coming soon on January 15th is the birthday of Ayunda Risu.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. She's a nut. And of course, on the same day, it is the birthday of Aragami Oga. Ayunda Risu is a HoloLive Indonesia Generation 1 talent, and Aragami Oga is a HoloStars JP talent. He's one of the few that I know,
Nice.
sadly. But he is a very entertaining guy. Okay, and there's no anniversaries from HoloLive coming up in the next week or so. So, what about other VTuber birthdays? Do you guys,
Other VTubers?
believe it or not, sometimes there are other VTubers.
I think it's Amy. I think it's Amy's birthday in the last few days from Phase Connect.
Yes, Amy's birthday was just the other day, so happy birthday to Amy. I also may have skipped a little one from HoloLive. It's Usada Pekora.
Which generation is she from?
Why do you do this to me? Third generation.
So is she big?
Sunset. Third gen. She's one of the biggest VTubers on Earth, my friend. Pay attention, Cam.
But she doesn't make any money and doesn't get recognized on any charts for female Twitch streamers or where the hell.
Nah, she definitely didn't stream more than have the most watch hours last year overall of any female streamer.
That'd be confusing.
It probably would be. Happy birthday on January 15th to Salmon Lordette.
Oh.
I believe we talked about her in the past.
I failed you, my queen. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I need to re-up my commitment to becoming her biggest fan.
Happy birthday on January 18th to Mikaneko. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And I think that more or less does it for us as far as birthdays are concerned. We can talk about the 19th too, but I don't see anybody that I know. So there you go. Happy birthday to everybody out there that has a birthday. Happy anniversary to everybody out there that has an anniversary during this time. If we missed you, let us know, and we will talk about you freely. You guys have any closing thoughts for this week's podcast?
Nope. Not this time.
If we all lift each other up, we can fly together. I love you. Goodbye.
Who saved who?